My favorite logic, tell people 2 plus 2 is 4, right? But 3 plus 1 is also 4. You may see life as 2 plus 2. I might be a 3 plus 1 kind of person. We ended up at the same place, but the way we got there was different.
But there's a common ground there.
Exactly. That's what people need to focus more on, about the difference. How you just got the bottom line of that. You're like probably the first person that ever caught the bottom line of it that fast.
Da-da-da.
People be like, oh yeah, I be forgetting 3 plus 1 is 4.
3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to episode 81 of Ruse Radio. We are back at it again with a very special guest. Special guest, could you please introduce yourself, sir?
Yo, it's Trim Jeezus, the one and only. Let's get into it.
Now, Trim Jeezus, that is a legendary rap name, I must say so myself. How do we come to Trim Jeezus? Where does that name come from?
Trim Jeezus, that's something my boy had called me, and we just ran with it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing? He just came up with it?
Yeah, man. I was bullshitting, and he just started calling me Trim Jeezus.
Trim Jeezus.
And then I just was like, fuck it, I fuck with it. I'm gonna fuck with it.
I love it.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
I fuck
Especially,
with it as well.
I just found out what trim mean. Like, I guess that's like lingo and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you pop out trim, you pop out fresh as hell or some shit, like you trim.
Oh.
So now I got a name that's even harder than it was before I even knew.
See, I thought it was just in tune with 420 culture, so to speak, right?
If
like
you know, you know.
Trim
Yeah.
Jesus.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but if you don't know, yeah.
But now, when you with the meaning you just
Exactly.
gave me, plus that, it's almost like a triple entendre.
And you get some pussy from Trim. So Trim Jesus bro, there's so many ways you can play this shit.
Well, the other way I think about it too is it's a play on how people put Slim at the beginning of their rap names.
Nah, like how Slim Jesus was, bro, was a whole nother person. I'm not that guy. I'm not none of that shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you'll even see like plenty of Slims rolling around here.
Yeah,
Not even just Slim him.
Slim, that's baby for me. It's the babies.
Yeah.
It's baby. Baby is the new Lil.
Baby is the new Lil. Nope. Well, yeah, there was Big. Big and Lil coexisted, and now it's
But
just
bigs
Baby.
are really big, though. Them niggas be big as hell.
Yeah, you gotta be big to be a big.
You gotta be big to be a big, or big to be a big.
Yeah. There's rules to the game.
There's rules to the game. You could be a big Lil.
Yeah, you can.
Because technically, I'm a Lil.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it that way.
It's crazy.
The rules to the game are a little bit confusing.
No, it's not.
No? You don't think so? What are some other rules to the game?
Ain't no rules to the game.
No?
Hell no. Not no more right now.
No.
At this time, in this day and age, there's no rules.
Okay. I just feel like, don't people break rules, though? How do people break rules if there's no rules to be broken?
People never respected the rules to begin with if they was breaking them anyway. That's why I'm like, it's no rules.
Yeah.
Because just because a rule is there don't mean I'm not going to do some shit.
Yeah.
For that mentality alone, there ain't no rules.
You're right. Okay.
Like, fuck that. Ain't no rules.
There aren't rules.
No, just do what you do.
I agree. I mean, I think that the best things are boundless, right? The best things are when they're done without rules and they're done without constraint. That's why it sucks to see people just put guardrails on things in any sense. I just hate to see that happen with anything. Like, no, don't try to cut pieces off of whatever you're doing. Just do the whole thing. It's
good to know where you at with things, though.
Yeah.
So if you know you can't do certain shit, but you still want to do it, it's okay to do it at a smaller scale. You know what I mean? It's okay to do it at a smaller scale the way I see it. So therefore, it's no rules because you don't got to do it so big. You could just do it big enough.
Right. Well, yeah, and people want to compare to other things, and so they're always thinking, well, if I do this, I have to do it like this.
That's it. That's the rule is don't compare shit.
Right.
Just do your shit.
You know what? That is a rule. That's a rule you shouldn't break. I'll agree with that. That's the one rule. Yeah. Don't compare yourself. Because when you start doing that, then you start overthinking everything that you do, and that's just the worst thing
you're going to feel like you're not good enough.
Yeah.
When you start comparing shit. Like, say if I take my project and I take somebody else's project, and my project may not have received the type of praise that this project has gotten, it is still my joy from the shit I did get and accomplish from my project because that's my path. You get what I'm saying? Nah. That's not my path if that's bro shit. If bro shit, no numbers and shit, okay, all right. My shit ain't doing numbers. Okay, I gotta go harder, or I gotta figure out why my shit not doing numbers, or I gotta figure out X, Y, Z. You get what I mean? It's back to the drawing board. It's not, you get what I'm saying, the end all, or I gotta focus on more what bro doing. It's more I gotta focus on what I'm doing to make my shit pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's what anybody who is good at what they're doing would be doing, is focus on what you're doing.
Exactly. That's the rule. That's the rule. You can't compare yourself. You just gotta keep working, because one day your work gonna pay off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who I know doesn't compare himself to anybody? One of my role models in life, Adam Sandler. That dude just does him, bro.
He really can't compare himself to nobody. He's Adam Sandler.
Exactly. Well, and you just see it. He doesn't even care. He's not worried about what other people are saying.
Bro.
Like, if you ever asked Adam Sandler a question about, like, what do you feel like about how people feel about you, he would not. Like, dude, he doesn't have time for that. Like, he's just a dude. He's just a dude who does the things that he does, and that's why he's so successful.
Shout out to Adam Sandler.
That's why I respect him so much. He just does himself so well. Shout out to Adam Sandler.
Shout out to Adam, man.
I think rappers should respect him a little bit more. He's basically a rapper.
I fuck with Adam.
Yeah.
Me personally, I fuck with Adam Sandler.
Me too.
That's my dog.
I wanna, dude.
Pull up to Flint. Adam Sandler, if you see this, come to Flint, man. Come shoot a movie in Flint. Put some real niggas in that bitch, and we come do it. Tag him. If y'all see this, tag Adam Sandler. Tell him come to Flint and get with us now.
You heard him. You heard him. In any way that you can. Because I know about this. I know how the universe works. You guys are somehow connected to Adam Sandler. Someone listening to this.
He gon' fuck with Flint. If he don't know about Flint, he know about Flint, bro. Right now, he know about Flint, bro. So come learn some history. Matter of fact, come do the Flint stabber slasher shit. Make a funny ass movie, or not funny, but you know what I mean?
You know what would actually be even better? He could just play at the local venue, because he has that whole stand-up concert thing that he does. He could just play at the what's that theater called? It's not
Capitol.
Capitol Theater. Yeah, he just plays right there.
Bring Adam to Capitol.
Yeah.
And we gon' talk turkey with him.
Yeah. I want to talk turkey. with
Yeah,
Adam
I want to talk turkey with Adam. Yeah, at the Capitol, man. I don't know how we gonna make it happen or who can make it happen. Universe, do your thing.
We're speaking it into existence, my friend.
Bingo.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we doing.
I believe in that. I do. I really think that the only way you can make things happen, at the very least, like let's say you're the most logical guy and you're skeptical about the idea of speaking things into existence.
Ooh,
well,
no.
how I'm just saying. How I would make that make sense to that guy is I would say, well, how else are you going to get to wherever you're going? Like, in what way, in what universe is you not telling yourself this is what's going to happen going to lead to any success? It's just not going to work that way. You have to work towards it.
You got to be careful with that shit too, bro.
You think so?
Yeah. Because say if I got an idea and I'll be like, bro, I got a fire-ass idea, and I think this will work. And you'll be like, you might not see my vision. You might be like, I don't think that's going to work, bro. You might as well stick to what's working. But the whole time, what's outside of the box might bring in a whole other type of thing for us. But you might be like, bro, we got to stick to what's working. You know what I'm saying? And so you kind of like, I don't want to say clip my wings or like take the wind out of me and shit. But you kind of like box me in a sense where I can't explore new ventures.
No, but what I'm mean
just saying,
more
like,
so.
some people are detrimental like that. Like, you gotta be careful, like, expressing your ideas or your passions with shit. Because some people are easily distracted, deterred, and weak. So you could say something and be like, oh, you right, bro, fuck that shit. Now you might not want to do that no more, but the whole time that could have been the one for you. That's why I mean protected. Like, stand strong on what you believe in. Like, if you believe in it, even if you tell someone and they don't believe in it with you, you still got to stand on that shit. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, I mean, that's what it is. It's like, if you are telling yourself that story, that this is what I want to do, it shouldn't matter that person says that to
Bingo.
you. That's the real thing. It's like, if you're really that person that you're telling yourself you are, you don't care that this person doesn't believe in you, because they're just another person in that story that makes the story better when you succeed at the end.
It'll help that they believe in it, but if they don't, cool. You know where you stand.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and you know, people will believe in you the more and more you succeed. That's the other part.
Exactly. You got to give them something to believe in.
Yeah.
You can't just be talking all this shit and not doing nothing or show a motherfucker something. Like, you got to show some shit before you be like, man, I just think this would be so cool. This would be so dope. And you just never do shit.
That's very true.
Like we said at the beginning, even if you can't do it as big as you can, you still got to do at least what you can. to at least get people to be like, I see what you want to do. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah, you know what? Something that when I did a podcast with Crackalack, he said to me.
Yeah, shout out to Crackalack.
Shout out Crackalack. Dude, I love that guy.
I fuck with Crack.
And wonderful sentence.
That's
why his name's like that, is to trick people into saying shit like that. I know it. It's like it's the best bit ever. I love that.
That's
name.
Crazy.
He told me he's moving crack. That's his new thing, and he told me about his next. Yeah, crack packs.
Yeah, the crack packs. Yeah.
He's got a whole. I love it. He plays into it so much.
That shit hot.
He was telling me about, because I mentioned to him like how I want to get the Shure SM7B, the podcast mic you see on every single podcast. It sounds fantastic. I get 2 of those. This podcast ups 10 levels immediately. I know that's how it's going to go. But at this point in time, this does sound good. It's not like this sounds bad. It's just I'm working with what I've got. And I was just saying that to him, like, I want to get this microphone. And he said, well, it's great that you even made this many episodes. He's episode 66. He's like, wow, you did 66 episodes before you even did get that mic.
Yeah.
A lot of people would wait till they get the mic to even film the first episode.
Bingo.
And that's great advice, because that really is what it is. All you got to do is put in that work, and then people will see that vision, like you said, and that's what they believe in. They see what you're trying to do, and that they help you. Someone else told me, don't be afraid to reach out to people, because they really do want to help you.
Ooh.
And he's right though, in the sense that even if it's like a 30% success rate, those people that do help you, some people really do want to help. Like, maybe some people don't.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of Hollywood. It be a lot of Hollywood shit. Like, I don't take it personal though. I don't take it personal, because it's like you gotta think about it from a standpoint, right? You say you built this whatever the fuck up, right?
Yeah.
And you got somebody who's down there building something up, or somebody who ain't got enough clout as you, or you get what I mean? You gonna be like, you have more to gain off of this than I do. I don't have anything to gain from this aside from like money.
You're right.
Why would I do this shit? You don't got no money?
Yeah.
Fuck you. You know what I mean? Real shit. But if it's like, if you cool or if I fuck with you, all right, yeah, I fuck with you. That's different, but I don't have to. So that's why I be like, I'll never take nothing like that personal, because it's like at the end of the day, you're not taking the time to fuck with me. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's cool. I don't take it personal. Yeah. But a lot of people take shit like that personal. That's why I be like skeptical on reaching out to people, because now showing love is dick sucking. People complain about people not showing love, but the people who show love, dick sucking.
Yeah.
It's like a
dick
like a sick cycle, bro.
It's this dick sucking circle that we're stuck in.
Bro,
man.
It's crazy. Because I was just thinking this the other day. I'm like, motherfuckers be so mad. Nobody showing no love. And now motherfuckers start showing you love. Man, motherfuckers be dick sucking, bro. I swear. What? It's crazy.
Well, I posted on Facebook recently, and really the only reason I even post these types of things on there is so I can capture these thoughts, so I can remember them and say them in moments like this.
Exactly. Yeah.
is that this world has gone so far. This world is so far gone that true acts of love are perceived as
dick sucking.
Well, dick sucking works. Let's just say I said dick sucking, because that is it.
Yeah, for the lack of better words.
Yeah, for the lack of better words. Because that's what it is. It's like people just, they don't, you could be acting truly compassionate.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the time, if I'm arguing with somebody even, I'll say, like, have a great day. Like, I'll end it with that. And people always misread that one. But I'm actually telling them, like, I love you. Like, I always say one love, too. A lot of the time I say one love. Because I mean it. Like, one love. Like, if there's one love in the world, I do not
finna
care
piss me
about...
off and fuck the rest of my day up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
that, and like, I say one love because I love you. If I love you, I love everyone. One love. There's one love. So I do not care about this argument we're having on Facebook right now. So I'll say one love.
If it's on Facebook, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, dude. But I'm trying to let them know. But even that, people misperceive that as some act of sarcasm, or he's being, is that like, oh, he's trying to be some type of way. That's an act of love. But even like little things in the world, like people just don't understand love. Or
no, they don't, bro.
They don't. They get confused by it, man.
I ain't gonna lie. You right. I was showing love, and then that motherfucker was so confused. Like, bro, why you trying to show me love? Like, you don't even know me. But I'm like, bro, I just fuck with you just cause. Like, I might not look like shit. I might not look like I got shit, I have shit, but the little shit I know, I'm gonna tell you that shit right here while I got you right here. Mm-hmm. I might not see you again, my logic like that is I might not see you again. So if it's something on my heart or on my mind, I'm gonna tell you that shit, or I'm gonna get it off while I got you right here. You might not be ready for that shit though. That's what throw people off, because motherfuckers don't never be expecting that shit.
Right.
So that's why I feel like it catch people off guard, because I always show love when it's due. Or if I see some shit online, say if I see you online and shit, I'm like, all right. But I walk up on you and be like, yeah, bro, I've been seeing you do your shit. I've been seeing all that shit. Like, yeah, I know you doing this and that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Motherfucker be shocked. Like, damn, you ain't never like my shit, comment on my shit. Whoa, whoa. I don't want to perceive it as dick sucking, bro. But now when I see you and holler at you, okay, I know who bro is liking my shit now. Or I know who this nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's a different type of...
It's even funny that people would have that reaction, because like...
It's weird. To me, showing love is stepping on landmines a little bit.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, it's for the same reason we're talking about. That's just a weird reaction, because they're perceiving that love in this weird way, like through this skewed perspective that's not...
Because who are you to show me love?
Yeah, like I haven't seen you like a single post. Like, bro, this person's coming to you telling you they like your stuff. They're even telling you certain things they like. Yeah. Like, just, if that happened to me, I know for a fact, I would be excited. I'd be like...
Damn, you been paying attention. Yeah, hell yeah.
What song you like? Why you like that one? I'd be asking them questions.
Hell yeah, bro. Nah. I'd be like, appreciate it. Like, I appreciate it. But when I get hit with that shit, I be shocked, though, when motherfuckers do that. Like, I do be shocked. Like, damn, you seen that? Or you was listening to that? Because motherfuckers ain't be reacting to your shit, so you don't be knowing.
Well, and people don't even think about that part of it, too. Like, think about how, like, when you see comments, for example. Like, yeah, you might get upset nobody commented on your video. Yeah. But how often, like, how many people comment? How many people actually comment? Probably a very small percentage of people. A lot of people just watch and scroll.
Regular people don't understand algorithms and all that shit. So when we us knowing this shit, we be on tip about that shit. We be like, man, they gonna be liking and commenting and sharing and woo woo woo, trying to woo woo woo. Regular motherfuckers is like, bro, I saw it. What do you want me to do? I watched it.
Yeah.
I liked it. You feel me? Whatever.
The smart thing to do is to get them to say certain things in the comments, like incentivize them. That's what I've
learned.
Smart
thing to do.
Like, what should we tell them to put in the comments for this one?
Send it to 2 people.
Send it to 2. So we want you guys to send this video to...
If you see some shit.
You need to send this podcast to 2 people,
and you
because
like
it's vital.
Like it, share it with 2 people.
Yeah. Because they're going to need a lot of the information we're sharing.
And tell them to share it with 2 people.
Yeah. Let's create a spider web. I promise this is not a pyramid scheme.
No, it's not, man. It's showing love. If you fuck with bro and me and we got going on, share this with 2 people. Matter of fact, share this shit to Adam Sandler. That's one person we need to share it to. That's one we got.
Oh, we already did it.
We got one. We got one we got to send it to Adam Sandler. And send it to your best friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your whoever the fuck. Your favorite rapper, whatever. Send it to 2 people.
Adam Sandler or Wiz Khalifa. Let's go.
Wiz Khalifa? That's my dog, bro. Yeah, send it to Wiz.
Yeah.
Send it to Wiz and Adam.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. And also in the comments, I got the perfect comment. Comment your favorite Adam Sandler quote, folks.
Oh,
your favorite Adam Sandler quote.
Favorite Adam Sandler quote and favorite Wiz Khalifa song. Let's do that.
Ooh, double up. Let's double up.
That way you got 2 options.
And if you have no favorite Wiz Khalifa song, we can default to Black and Yellow. And if you have...
No, we can't. No, we can't.
I'm trying to give them options, man.
No, we can't. If we're going to do that, if we're going to default a Wiz Khalifa song, it's got to be the one from Fast and Furious.
Okay. What's it called, though? Do you know?
See You Again, I want to say.
Oh, right, with Charlie Puth.
That joint.
All right, boom.
It's
so that's our
be that
default.
one, because Black and Yellow was no, bro.
What's our best Adam Sandler quote we can default to if they don't have
Adam
a favorite?
Sandler's got to be some Waterboy shit.
I haven't seen Waterboy.
You've never seen Waterboy?
Haven't seen it. It's one of the only Adam Sandler classics I haven't
bro,
seen.
my mama said I can't play foosball. My mama said, bro.
There we go. That's
you
it.
You feel me? Like, you can quote hella shit of just a lot of shit, but man.
My mama said I can't play foosball. I've been told I sing like Adam Sandler, so I really need to see that movie.
Wedding Singer or Waterboy?
Waterboy, because he has well, what other movie did he sing in?
I think it was Wedding Singer. He was the Wedding Singer.
Oh, it's in both of those movies, right? Did he sing in Water? He sang
Adam
in Waterboy,
Sandler been out for like a long time. This is all the 90s.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Sandler's a legend, man.
Yo, Adam, if you seeing this, bro, tap in with us, bro. Come to Flint, bro.
Sandler, I sing like you, man. Adam, I called him Sandler. We're friends. I'm calling you Adam. But yes, I sing like you. I promise. I can do it. Like I have that.
You can do it.
I can do it.
You can do it.
I wish I had an example. I have to. Maybe I can interject the podcast with a clip of me singing just like Adam Sandler or something crazy.
Yeah,
maybe I'll go crazy on. I'll go ham on the editing.
Right here.
Whoa, that was wild. Did you guys see that?
That was crazy.
I did really sound like him, didn't I?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so.
But yeah, man, what kind of music have you been up to lately? That's a great question.
I just dropped I Deserve It.
Was that the video I saw when I was scrolling on your Facebook?
Oh, that was probably Seeing Me. I just dropped Seeing Me.
Yeah.
That's off I Deserve It, though.
Okay. So
that's the last song on the project.
It's a project. And how many songs are on the project?
15.
Woo! So how long is it, like, time-wise, do you know? 40 minutes?
Ooh, it's like 42, 43 minutes, I want to say.
All right.
Let me look. I can look right now, actually.
And it's on all streaming services, all that good stuff. Trim Jeezus. And you got to let them know, too, when they look up Jeezus, Jeezus.
That's the one.
Yes.
That's the one. Because a lot of people misspell it, bro. I'm not going to lie. But I think there's ways around that. I think the algorithm be fixing it for them now.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah. They'll know, like, do you mean Trim Jesus? And I'll be like, yeah. Because I'll be just typing in bullshit, see if it worked. Like, yeah, it worked.
Okay. But yeah, but
it's about like 40-something minutes.
The real trick is, though, I think you got to go on a different app or a different phone that's like you haven't searched your name before and then try it because it might be going off your previous
subscribe
search.
to myself on everybody's phone. Let me see your phone. And if you're not already subscribed to me, I'll subscribe to myself. Because why are you not subscribed to me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
we'll make sure to do that before you get out of here.
If you give me your phone, I'm subscribing myself and following myself on your shit. And I'm downloading my shit on your shit.
It's wise.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Because if you fuck with me, it should already be there.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, babe, let me see your shit. Here you go.
Like, you know how when you give a little kid a phone and they manage to buy something within 30 seconds? This guy's going to manage to subscribe to every single platform that he's on in 30 seconds.
All I do is go to my Instagram, go to my link, boop, boop, boop. Because Spotify right there, Instagram, YouTube, you feel me? All right there.
Those subscriptions on YouTube mean a lot, too.
They matter, but I feel like if they're not active, they're not watching, liking, subscribing, commenting and sharing and shit, they could leave.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because what do you do?
Yeah. That's why you don't buy them. That's why you don't buy them, folks.
Do not buy that shit, bro. Please. Please don't buy that shit, bro.
Like, people really still be out here thinking, I'm going to buy myself 1 million views. I will say, I don't want to... Okay, you know what? I will say this because I was a little bit surprised when this happened, and I'm not going to say who it was, but I did a podcast with somebody, and the views jumped up by a whole lot within, like, about an hour. And then they just stayed where they were at for the next... until now.
Yeah.
The entire time. So it was just one big jump. It's like, dude...
It's because they don't want to seem lame.
I know. But it makes me...
you look lamer.
Then I go and look at... That makes me think, like, because now I saw it, I go and look at all their videos, and I think, so that might be what's happening here. And it's just like, they don't realize what they're doing to themselves with, like, what you said about the algorithm and how you're just getting inactive views and inactive followers. It doesn't actually lead anywhere because it's not real. That's why that video jumped up and didn't get any extra views.
Bro, I've been saying this shit, bro. All this shit cap, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all this shit cap.
It's similar to how streaming services buy streams, but it's even worse just because it actually does negatively impact the rest of your content.
I used to give such a fuck about that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I used to care so much.
The numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I realized, just because my shit may not be doing the numbers, it's quality people watching my shit.
Yeah, it's about the impact that you actually do make. That's why I've been realizing lately I really should get out more and just show my face at the right places, you know, because that is what.
Nah, bro, you gotta make yourself exclusive, bro.
Well, it's both though, because I am exclusive.
You can't
that's
just
what
be
I've
doing
been.
anything, bro.
No, you're right though, because that's what I've been though, is entirely exclusive. What I'm saying is that I need to place myself in the right spots at the right times, just so people are like, oh, okay, I see you out here.
What's the right spot though?
I'm going to Chicago, my friend.
Chicago is wild. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. Honestly, because Chicago's so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful.
I know.
Shout out to Chicago. Man.
I wasn't planning on going so soon, but I went during this warm heat, this beautiful weather, and I was like, I got to get here right now.
Yeah.
I shouldn't wait. Am I crazy? I'm going right now. And
but that's what it gave you. It motivated you.
Yeah.
That's what you act on. Shit like that.
Yeah.
So you're not wrong.
Follow your intuition, folks.
Yeah, for sure. If something feel good, bro, do that shit.
Well, I've been meaning to go there for a long time, and I started saying it. I've started putting it out there for real just because I know that like we've been saying, like it's about speaking it into existence. So I started putting it out there for real with posts on Facebook, just so my close ones know. And then even with my content, like with the podcast, I did a whole one about the 7 reasons I'm moving to Chicago. And just things like this. I've been mentioning it a whole lot on here because I think it's a good story for people to hear, even like to follow that intuition and to do that thing that you want to do.
They're going to see you from here to there.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll see it. By the time this podcast is coming out, I'll actually already be there. So there it is.
We in the shop, man. Make sure you get some Portillos for me.
Yeah.
Make sure you get some Harold's, man. And I would say Giordano's, but you ain't gotta get no Giordano's.
What was that second one you said?
Harold's.
Because I just had Portillo's, but
Harold's.
I haven't heard of that.
You ain't been to Harold's?
No. Where's it at? Where's a good location?
Everywhere,
It's all
bro.
over. Well, what is it? What even is it?
Chicken, bro.
Ooh.
You ain't had no Harold's chicken yet?
No.
Yeah, go get you some Harold's chicken, bro.
I will.
Go get you some Harold's chicken, bro.
Sounds great.
Get you a 6-piece with the mild sauce, bro. Lemon pepper.
Do you know any other good Chicago foods? Because you sound like you know something.
Man, when we go, it's those 3. It's the trifecta, bro. We hit the trifecta, and then you get random miscellaneous pizza. You get random miscellaneous Mexican food. You know what I mean?
So the best pizza I've had there when I go for my fundamental experiences there, the original times I went, I was right across the street from a pizza place. So I maybe I just associate it with that because it was the first time I had been there. But it's Gino's East, delicious. Oh my God! And people compare that and Lou Malnati's, which is the other big one. Giordano's I've seen all over the place. I haven't tried it yet.
That's just the one I've been to.
Okay.
And I had some. I want to say JT's. There was some
that
shit.
Sounds familiar as
well. It was
well.
up north on the north side and shit. It was up there.
Okay.
I don't remember.
There's so many though, busting. Man. There's so
many. I done had
many.
some chicken from the corner store with pizza puffs and shit, bro. Like, you gonna eat in that bitch, bro. Like, if you ain't gonna do shit else, you gonna eat in that bitch. That's what I'm telling you. I was like, you ain't gonna be tripping on that. None of that food by like a week, you gonna be over that shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you gonna be over that shit.
Every time I go there, I have only been slightly disappointed with my food a couple times.
I've never been disappointed with my food.
I think it's because it's such a competitive market.
Even when somebody cooked, that shit was good.
I got a Euro, and it was so full of meat, you couldn't put any more meat in it.
That bitch, it's just different over there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when they be eating, bro, I don't know what they be having going on, bro, but that shit's just different.
That's one of the things that attracted me so much to it, too,
bro,
is every time I go there, I have the best experience with food. Oh, you gotta get you some Caribbean food,
bro. You be eating the Caribbean food, like the Jamaican food and shit?
No, and that's the other thing about the food there is they have every single nationality you can think of. There's a restaurant around.
Get you some jerk chicken and some curry goat.
I will.
Some oxtails.
I'm glad we get this entire list on record because if I ever want to go back and take notes, it's right here. Because I will get all this stuff.
You can call me too, bro.
Yeah, I will, man.
You gotta worry about it.
I'll be like, yo, what's that place? Curry Tales?
Yeah. Call me. I'll get you together.
One place I've been meaning to go to that I see there but I haven't went to is Asia on Argyle, where all the Asian food is. You know?
Bro, no, we don't do the Asian food like that.
No?
Not too much.
I like Chinatown. Chinatown's got good Chinese food.
I haven't been to Chinatown in Chicago yet, I don't think. I don't think I have. I might have drove past it or some shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've like laid eyes on it.
Ooh, they got good Chinese food there.
But see, I used to love Chinese food because I like rice and shit. But now I just eat Caribbean because they got rice too.
Ooh, okay. I don't think I've ever had Caribbean. When I hear Caribbean, for some reason, I just think pineapple flavor. I think it's going to be like pineapples.
You're funny as hell. But nah, that shit like, just good as fuck, bro. Like you want to lick your fingers and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Like, if it's done right, hell yeah, bro. You just gonna sit there and just eat.
Okay. I'm excited
Get high
now.
as hell and just go and smash.
All right.
Get you a motherfucking, there's some shit in Chicago, bro. Like, there's so many people out there. You gonna run into somebody that knows something.
That too, yeah. But I know for a fact when I get to a Caribbean joint and I eat there, I
wish
know
I had one for
calling.
you, but I haven't had no Caribbean food like from a restaurant there. It's been like from somebody's crib.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Ah, man, that just sounds so interesting. I was gonna go to a Cuban restaurant and then I didn't go there.
That I haven't had yet.
Sounds great.
Cuban food probably bust. Because I had a Cuban sandwich, I feel like, but it wasn't a real one. It just could be called that.
Exactly. I've had like Cuban food, but never a Cuban restaurant with Cuban people making Cuban food. You know?
I don't even know if I've met a Cuban person in real life before.
Oh, dude, Cuban women are amazing. I think they're one of my favorite. Whenever I meet a Cuban woman, I'm like, oh my god, because you know what it is about them. I can even describe it. They have such bubbly personalities. They're like so kind, but they also are down to party. Like it's both. You can tell. Like they'd be super fun just to hang out with. But they also would be like the life of a party. Every single Cuban girl I've ever met. It's what's
where they at?
always
Chicago?
Like oh,
Miami?
They're everywhere.
I don't fucking know. I've never met one. I don't think.
You're not looking. You're not looking. You'll find one.
I'll find. If you're a Cuban person, message me. Say what up.
I remember I worked at a restaurant and there was a Cuban girl that got there and I found out shortly afterwards that she had a boyfriend and that was some bad news.
Hurt.
That was some bad news.
If she wasn't treating her right, bro, you should have just slid in.
I tried my best, but I couldn't go too hard in that direction because what if her boyfriend walks in and he's actually a great dude and I'm like,
is he though? Was he though?
I don't know. I never met him.
Man, what the fuck? It don't matter. There ain't no rules to this shit, man.
I know, but listen, I know there's no rules, but
no, I'm bullshit.
Ruse had another fundamental experience in his life where I had a girl, a love of my life for 4 years, and I what I call it is the bro code, and I watched a man swoop in and break the bro code and steal that woman away from me, and I know that wasn't what it was in her perspective. Maybe he justified it in his mind, but that was my girlfriend of 4 years, and if you hadn't swooped in at that time, you motherfucker. You took it away.
And that's your man's?
I didn't know him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. I'm that guy if I'm the guy at the restaurant.
You're the guy swooping in.
Exactly. So that's why I can't do it.
That's a good thing, though.
I don't want to be that guy.
Bro, that's a good thing.
Wow.
That's weight off of you. You might not see it like that.
Okay.
But it's weight off of you.
But
bro.
I feel like you're introducing a new... You're playing a role in a situation that may not be your own.
When it's done, bro.
Do you think that might be when that happens? Because the way I look at that whole situation, don't get me wrong, I've matured a lot since this time, and I look at it too like that was inevitable, and that guy came around, and that was just something that was going to happen. So in that sense, I look at it that way as well.
It was going to happen. Yes,
it's like he
if it
did
wasn't
just
him,
serve a purpose.
It was another guy.
You're right. Okay. So the weight is off my shoulders in that sense.
Because think about it like this, bro. If she would have been like, no, bro, I'm working it out with bro. She could easily have said that.
Yeah.
But she probably been saying that for so long.
You're right. You're 100% right. That's that.
But at the end of the day, man, like I said, like once it's over, bro. Like you can't force a motherfucker to do nothing.
So I could have gotten with this Cuban girl at the restaurant, is what you're telling me.
Yes. Because you not wrong for shooting your shot. She the one got to be like, I got a dude. Or she be like, fuck my boyfriend.
She was great, man.
You're lit.
She was so great.
We vibe.
Because what I was smooth too. Like I'm a great trainer, right? So I would show her how to do everything, and she'd be like, why? She couldn't even say my name right. It was great.
Oh,
man.
she had the accent too.
Yeah,
that's what did it, huh?
Oh,
the accent.
I loved her.
Oh yeah, she watching this too.
I hope so.
You know she be watching your shit.
Hey, it's still open for if you want to move out to Chicago, I'll be there.
She watching your shit. You know she know.
I hope so.
Yeah, we gonna. Yeah,
I know she is.
Yeah, we see you, girl.
I see you,
girl. We see you, girl.
But yeah, man, Cuban women are great. And there's another nationality that I made a joke once that they were beautiful, and I Googled it. I think it's like start with a V.
Venezuela?
There's certain nationalities where you wouldn't guess, like, oh my god, but
bro,
then you
there's
look
lots
at
of bad bitches, bro.
What?
There's lots of bad bitches.
I know.
Bro. There's an endless number of bad bitches. It's like so many bad bitches, bro. It's like
bad bitches galore.
Man, we was just talking about this shit with an old cat, man. He was like, man, before like Instagram and the internet and shit, the ratio you didn't know so many bad bitches existed.
Right.
Like you didn't even know what bitches look like on the other side of the state, let alone the world.
You see a bad bitch and it's almost like seeing a unicorn for the first time.
It wasn't a lot of bad bitches back in the day because we didn't have a lot of bad bitches on camera or in front of camera.
You're right.
Now a bad bitch got a camera right here.
And and it's even flipped where now we have a false sense of how many bad bitches there really are because we see all of them on social media and we don't see as many of the basic ones. Because the basic ones don't get all the likes and attention. I'm just saying, like...
Yes.
I think there's way more basic bitches than bad bitches.
I'm not going to lie. This is going to sound terrible, right?
Okay.
I'm going to say this on this podcast just so everybody know.
This is a comedy podcast, for the record.
Just because y'all know I ain't shit. And on top of that, It's okay and it's normal. I was looking at this girl page. I'm like, oh, she cute. So I get on there, woo, scroll and shit. I'm looking like, bro, she ain't got no titties. She don't got no ass. But she cute, though. I got off her page so fast. Like, so fast. Like, she had nothing for me to look at but a cute face. And I was like, bro, what's wrong with me? Like, why would I think of that? Like, how was that the first thing I think about? Like, she ain't got no ass or no titties. And I got off her page because of that shit. Think about how many people do that shit every day. Or that's why they post the ass and titties, just so we can stay on that page long enough to see what they doing and saying.
Right.
You feel me? So now when you say that, I get it. The bad bitch is like, all y'all want to see is ass titties anyways. I'm not gonna put my ass titties on her. Unless it's for my man or some shit. So, yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm brainwashed. Too many ass and titties on my Instagram.
Well, you know why I don't endorse the ass and titties? Like, I'm cool with people doing whatever they want to do, but I just can't do
TNA,
it.
Bro. I'm with all the TNA, bro.
If you could get it as your sponsor, you would. You'd be like, hey, I'm sponsored by ass and titties.
I'm fueled by TNA, bro.
Can you imagine if that was actually, they paid you just to say that? That'd be the life. That's
basically what it is, bro. Like doing some of this music shit, that's kind of about what it is. Like, say if I make music for bad bitches to shake their ass to, I'm endorsed by TNA.
You need it.
Yeah, I need TNA, bro. I can't have no TNA in my TNA.
It's a working relationship.
It's a working relationship, bro. Yeah, exactly.
But I was just going to say, like, the problem is, I know with my brain, like, if I were to want to marry a woman or if I were even to want to date a woman, I probably wouldn't marry or date the woman who's going that hard on social media with the TNA.
Why?
Just because I would want, like what you said about being exclusive.
Yeah.
Basically that. I like the idea of exclusivity in that sense. Like in myself and in my personal life, I like a feeling of exclusivity. And I feel like I'm losing that if you're giving this piece of you away.
Okay. So like Gucci Mane, for example, him and his wife, she wore like a bodysuit and was like ass naked, but she wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they was outside. And he didn't give a fuck. He like, shit, it's my bitch. She bad as hell, y'all know. Yeah.
There's a lot of context that could go into it.
The way I see it is if you communicate,
yeah,
it don't matter what your bitch doing, bro. Because if you know who you dealing with, you know your bitch.
Well, okay, but
I'm sorry, it sounds bad when I say it like that, but y'all know I respect women. I love women, all of that. I was raised by women, all that shit. But in this situation, yeah.
Yeah. Also, bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing.
I didn't say it, he did.
I bees in the trap.
Word. Yo! But nah, for real though, like, if you communicating with your bitch, bro, like, say if like you talk to the Cuban chick, right? And then she be like, look, Wyatt, man, I'm a...
Ruse. It's ruse around these parts. It's okay.
My bad, Ruse, man.
Someone just learned something just this moment ago.
Oh,
like,
shit,
wait,
my bad gang. So
no,
look, it's like...
the private detective that's stalking me finally figured it out.
You can bloop me.
I could.
You can beep and then cut me out. So look.
I could.
Yeah, so look. So it's like, damn, you made me fuck up. But it's like, say she be like, look.
The Cuban girl.
Say Rules.
Yeah.
I'm a hoe. I just can't stop being a hoe.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
But she telling you up front, like, I fuck with you, I want to be with you. I'm going to try to not be a hoe.
Yeah.
But I'm just too deep in my hoe ways.
But I get what you're saying. That honesty is the right thing to do.
It's kind of like, damn, Cuban. No, Cuban, you might not be a hoe, but we just using you for example. So it's like, you feel me? It's like, I fuck with you too, Cuban, but at the same time, I respect you being honest with me. We could try that shit, but now you just got to keep some hoes on deck.
Right.
Until this, you know she not a hoe.
Yeah, like, that's not
you just exclusive. Like, there's no rules to this shit, bro. It's unfortunate. Like, it's just no rules to this shit.
Yeah.
You just got to do your shit and hope it work out for you.
Life is a freestyle.
Life is for sure a freestyle. It's better when you write it down, but sometimes you don't even read what's on the paper.
Yeah. And sometimes whatever you were reading, it just flips into a whole different fucking story out of nowhere. So you don't even know what the next page is going to be. You know, life's a freestyle. That's what's so wild about it. You can try and plan things, but it doesn't really matter.
Bro, that's probably the best shit I heard today.
The Life's a Freestyle?
Yeah.
That's what a quote I heard from Jackman Raps. Shout out him, and I've just been pushing it ever since.
Man. Jackman Raps, I've been seeing your name around too, man. Give you your shit too, man. Because that's some wicked shit right there, bro. Life is a freestyle, bro.
Yeah, I honestly, that's actually been the way I look at things ever since I heard him say it. And I just like to think that like we're always getting better at that freestyle. We're always getting better at rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
Because like when you do something wrong in a freestyle, what do? You just keep going and then make it work somehow. Just like every everything else in life. You're
Are
gonna
we
fuck
punching
up.
in or are we freestyling though?
In real life, we're freestyling 100%. There's no
Okay.
punching in real life.
Shit.
I don't think so.
It's called reality, son.
I think freestyling is the reality. No, you can't punch in because I guess you can plan things, but it's still a freestyle.
Man, you can check in and out of life all the time, bro.
You can, but when you say punch in, are you saying like?
You gotta take a break from certain shit. That's punching in.
But I think that's part of the freestyle, though.
Yeah,
Because if we're
you
saying
still going, but you gotta punch in. Like the flow, it ain't fluent.
okay, so let's say you can do it both.
Right. I hate to do this. I do this all the time, bro. My bad. I always do. I always
No,
do
I
that
like it.
opposite thinking,
What
man.
you're doing is you're playing devil's advocate.
I hate doing that
I
shit, bro. I
appreciate
be
it.
noticing that shit about myself.
Not
man.
enough people do it, though.
And I be like, man, I need to stop doing that shit.
You know what's tough about it is when I'm doing this, when I'm having like a podcast conversation, I actually have to balance how much of that I will do because I like to do that, but I also have to let people flow. And if I do too much of that, well, now they're like, okay, well, they're gonna explain to me why. Like you can't. It's almost life is a freestyle and the conversation's a freestyle. So it's a yes and. I don't know but, because then all of a sudden now we're talking about something else. It's just like if you're doing improv comedy and that's improv, just like a freestyle. Like so all these things do kind of play into each other in my mind.
I told my cousin that, man. He do comedy and shit. I'm like, cuz, man, we doing the same thing on a different method, but it's really the same shit.
It is.
You know what I mean? We making content, we making media. You do your stand-ups and your comedy. I make my music and perform. We need fans. We need merch. We do all the same shit the same. You know what I mean? It's just you make comedy, I make music.
You guys could do a podcast together if you have the resources.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, I mean, that's the reason I like to do this is because I see comedy, a lot of comedians. I mean, Joe Rogan set the stage for it, and then now all these comedians follow suit because it's just an obvious way to get your comedy in front of more people.
It's a good way to blow off steam.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get content, talk about shit.
To connect with your audience in a more intimate level. That's one thing I love the most about it.
I've been scared to start a podcast, though.
Why is that?
I feel like I be having too much on my plate already, like to do music.
I feel that.
I gotta focus on music. Me, personally, as me, right now at this point in my career, it's music, bro. I can't be branching off and doing other shit.
Well, let's say, okay.
I'll pull up on podcasts. I love to be a guest. I love being a guest, man. I love pulling up and smoking and pulling up and doing shit, man. So, yes, I will always come be a guest. That's for me.
He's letting people know.
Oh, yeah, that's
for
open
anybody
invitation.
listening.
Oh, yeah, that's open invitation. Just hit my DM, man. Hit my line.
I feel you, though, because it is a little bit of an endeavor. Like, it's something that you're taking up. But if you think about it, I mean, really, if you want to do once a week and you're doing, you could even do a shorter one, maybe 30, 40 minutes. If you do that, it will only end up taking about 2 or 3 hours a week.
For sure.
At most.
For sure.
Because you have to edit it and upload it, but that's it. 2 or 3 hours a week.
They
And
got
then
AI shit to do that now.
yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
I seen that.
Yeah, I seen
the
that
cutting,
shit. Yeah.
how it cuts back and
That was
forth.
pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do it. but,
Well,
yeah.
no, I just because it's going off the audio and it's not going to be perfect yet. I can kind of see how it's working. It'll get better over time.
Yeah,
but
of course.
also, I go off the one camera angle now. And what I used to do when I had 3 cameras is I just show them all at once. It's what a podcast called Tiger Belly does. And it's just what you should be doing anyways. It just makes the most
views
sense. It's
at
Bobby
once.
Lee's podcast, if you're familiar with him.
No, who's that?
He's a comedian.
Bobby Lee?
Bobby Lee's great. He was on Mad TV.
The Asian dude?
Yeah.
Okay. I
That's
wanted
him.
to say it without saying it, but
That's the one. Well, he makes it a bit himself. I'm
Okay.
sure he'd love if you called him the Asian one.
bet.
He's a great guy. He's also one of my dream guests on the podcast. We'll get him on one day. This is a comedy podcast. I say it. It's true.
This
is
is a real life podcast, man.
You know what? It's almost a philosophy podcast.
It is.
Because I always kind of somehow go in that direction. But I like that. I think it pulls a reality out of each different person that comes in here.
Man.
Like everybody has their own way of looking at life.
That's what you gotta do. Is
Yeah.
get your way of life, your thinking of it out.
People love
As a creative.
That's why they're making art. They're doing that in their art a lot.
Some people make art for money, bro.
You're right. But I mean, at the same time, when they come in here, especially if you do an hour, 2-hour podcast, it's very hard to stay on that money-making, like, let's play a character incentive because you're going to be talking for 2 hours. It's hard to play a character for that long.
Man, I'll storm out of this bitch right now.
You could.
Man, it's over. Fuck this shit.
But that'd be hard. That'd be, even that, like,
yeah.
That'd be hard. Like, Kanye wasn't messing around when he was talking to Sway. That was Kanye.
That was crazy. Look. Yeah, bro, people be doing some shit. People be weird, though. Like,
people do be
people
weird.
Be weird. So it's like, you gotta understand these people are still people. You know
Yeah. I've learned that too over time. Just meeting, you learn that as you grow up. Like, I think it's an immature perspective to think that people think like you, because the more and more you go throughout life, the more and more you see, yo, these people are not. I would have never did what that dude.
My favorite logic: tell people right. Because I used to tell my mama this growing up when we were working on shit. Like, 2 + 2 is 4, right? But 3 + 1 is also 4.
And what do you mean by that?
That be fucking them up.
What does that mean?
You may see life as 2 + 2. I might be a 3 + 1 kind of person.
I see. And so you're coming to the same conclusions from two completely different places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We ended up at the same place, but the way we got there was different.
But there's a common ground there, and I think that's the real thing.
Exactly. That's what people need to focus more on, about the difference. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's my example, because like how you just got the bottom line of that, you're like probably the first person that ever caught the bottom line of that fast.
Wow.
Like real shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
People be like, oh yeah, I'd be forgetting 3 + 1 is 4.
Like, that's what you took from that?
Yeah.
People are weird, like we said. Like, you can give somebody the best advice and they won't understand what you're
getting
People don't
be ready for that shit.
They're not ready for it. And that's okay too.
One thing I've learned is information is going to come to you through people in random ways at random times. You have to pick and choose from that information what to keep and what to throw away.
Yeah. Yes. If you remembered everything, that'd just be too much. You don't even want to remember everything. You don't need all that.
You kind of do.
You kind of do.
It kind of depends. Because you could say some experiment shit, like a process or something. You could say some growing shit to help me grow further and evolve. Or you could say some like wisdom or fucking motivational shit.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta kind of take everything at face value. Me, I'm a face value kind of person. What you see is what you get. I'm not trying to do no underlying ass bullshit. I'm trying to be upfront about everything we got going on, type of thing. Everybody's not like that. Everybody don't accept that the same way. So some people be like, it's better if I could snake you, or I could keep it low key and just talk to bro about what I'm trying to do to you and shit. People are weird. So it's like, man, just tell me straight up what you're trying to do. We can either yay or nay this shit, bro. Fuck all that bullshit. I don't like wasting time. That's why I'm trying to be upfront about everything.
Yeah. I think the best thing you can be is the most authentic version of yourself.
And that's what it is. People aren't authentic with themselves. So I feel like when I radiate that, it bothers people.
Well, I think it's that love thing, going back to that.
I love me.
Yeah, and people don't understand having a love for yourself even. They look at that as some type of pride, or like that's you shouldn't love yourself so much. I think you should. You definitely should.
Because nobody's going to love you like your mama or yourself.
Oh, how I look at it too is treat yourself how you would treat somebody else that you respect. Like, right? Like if there was someone that you had in your life that was you, that you liked, like, how would you treat that person? You wouldn't be talking shit to them. You wouldn't be saying, hey, why are you doing... Like, love can come in different shapes and forms, of course. Yeah. It can be tough love. But love, it has to be love, not hate. Like, people hate on themselves all the time. And you wouldn't do that if it was your best friend that you care about. Yeah. You just wouldn't.
You would motivate be your best friend.
Yeah, so treat yourself like that guy. That's how I like to look at it, too.
Like you would treat...
It's very easy to fall into that trap, dude, of just, like, thinking of yourself as this... I'm this ass. You can see all this shit in yourself that nobody else can possibly see, and then you would never do that to anybody else.
The best part about this shit is people not gonna react to your shit how you are.
No, they won't.
Because some of the songs I hate, people love. Like my boy pull up on me playing the song I hate all the time. He love that shit. He be like, bro, that shit is hard. I fuck with it. I be like, bro, I fucking hate this song. But yeah, go crazy type shit. But see, it's old to me. That's the only reason why I be hating it, because it be old to me.
No, I'm the same way where like there's some people who like have told me, "Oh, yo, I love that song you dropped 3 years ago. Can you play it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And as I'm playing, I'm thinking, "Oh my God, this sounds so bad."
But yeah, man.
But they're sitting there nodding like, "Yeah,
That's
this
the
is
thing.
one."
That's the thing, bro. We don't be knowing what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I take it's important to be like, okay, y'all like this shit. I don't like this shit, but y'all do. Y'all the consumer. You're the consumer. So I got to give you what you want.
Yeah.
I can't give you what I want you to have just because I want to do it.
It always reminds me.
They're not going to like that shit.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
You have to line up with whatever they're looking for. No. It always reminds me of that Eminem song, "I am whatever you say I am," just in the sense that if they're saying I'm that, who am I to say that I'm not that? Like if this is the music I'm dropping and they're perceiving it in the wrong way, I'm whatever they're saying I am. I'm not the shit that I think I'm making. And so I have to line up with whatever they're looking for.
But Eminem, that Eminem era was a wild period.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of people be trying to play Eminem, bro. Like, me and my brother, we was listening to Eminem, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people be like, man, I don't resonate to what Eminem was saying. I wasn't on none of that Eminem shit, bro. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck that, bro. I listen to him, listen to Ludacris, fucking G-Unit and shit, bro. I listen to everything. If you like music, you like music, bro. Like, listen to everything, bro. But M had a lot of controversial shit. So it was kind of like people wasn't fucking with that for the simple fact that he was so controversial and edgy. But it was kind of like he was with Dre. Dre was with whole NWA. What the fuck was NWA? The same type of shit. So if you think about it, it's really the same. Like, it is not uncharacteristic for that to be the way it was, in my opinion.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, to me. Because Eminem came out hard, bro. Was talking crazy shit. And then he was talking comical, funny shit. He was saying, I really was, all right, I might die on this hill. I might get a lot of feedback from this shit. But like Rio is essentially Eminem now.
Really? Now, please elaborate on that one.
Okay, like, say how M will say some wild ass shit, and then you gotta think Rio be saying some wild ass shit. Like, you know how he got the, like, damn near the nation, world, damn near, like, on the same type of, like, he got him like this, like, captivated like this. The same type of shit. Like, he's like the same type of trajectory, should I say. Trajectory. If he do it right, it'd be the same, he'd be the black one.
The black Eminem.
Yeah, he'd be the black M, for sure.
Wow.
For sure.
We do need a black Eminem, don't we?
We do.
We do.
We do. But the difference is, it's a lot of real black Eminems. That's the only, not only, but one of the main factors M stood out so much is because he was white. And he can't say nigga.
Yeah. Well, people were calling Eminem the white Andre 3000.
Eminem is Eminem.
Yeah.
People say he stole from Eshawn, whatever, but M was hard to me. M was hard. He was crazy. He was funny. He was a lot of shit, but M was going through shit. He was putting in his music. He was really going through shit. He been going through shit. That's what this shit about. When you think about it, it was his way of,
communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Resonating.
Yeah.
Because think about how many, I won't say it like this, but white kids that resonate with that shit.
Right.
How many did resonate with that shit?
Eminem's one of the first artists I ever heard that really made me want to make music. So boom, right there.
Man,
I mean, without Eminem, I don't think Ruse would have actually
made me want to write rap was fucking Lloyd Banks, bro.
No way.
Hell yeah. I learned how to rap off Lloyd Banks' first CD, bro, because I was writing raps. No, it was Wayne for real. It was Wayne for real. Wayne was the first person that made me want to rap, but Lloyd Banks, the first person made me realize what 16 bars was. Because I was writing in my notebook. It's before, like, Google and internet and shit. It's before that shit. So it's like, he was, I listened to the CD, and I had wrote some shit over the beat, because I was just going to go over the beat. And I'm like, bro, why my words don't sound like bro words type shit, right? And that's what I was remembering all the rappers say, 16 bars, 16 bars. And I counted each time he said a sentence. I was like, oh, this 16 bars. That's what this means.
Yeah.
16 bars on the paper. Like, you know what I mean? 16 bars type shit.
Right.
So I was writing and I rapped it. Oh, nigga, I wrote 16 bars. So I learned how to write a verse like that. I learned how to write hooks till like probably high school, for real, I ain't gonna lie. But like verses and shit was a Lloyd Banks album. Like I was writing to that shit, trying to make it match bro shit. But it was my shit, but it was like, you know what I mean? Trying to match the verse with the verse and the chorus with the choruses. I was counting them. I would learn how to count bars. How I say it. I learned how to count bars
through that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because there is kind of a structure to it. It's always usually 8 bars, 16 bars, 32.
12.
Yeah, 12. 12 is less common.
12 is definitely more common now.
Now it is more, yeah.
I've done 8-bar verses, 12-bar verses, 16 verses, 32s.
32s are a stretch.
Hell no, 32s is cool.
No, I like them. Honestly, I'm cool with the whole song that's a verse. I don't even care because I like the poetry of hip hop.
I drop shit like that.
So I don't know about you, but like for me, a lot of what hip hop is the poetry part of it. It's like what you can say between the words and how you can use words to do things that you can't just do in everyday conversation, right?
Facts.
Yeah, like poetry's a dope ass thing. In hip hop, you're able to pull it out and use it in cooler ways than a lot of other places.
The art behind that is lost behind punching in.
How so?
I'll put it to you like this, right? Because I was just talking about this with my man yesterday, actually. I was like, I think I'm going to do a little bit more punching in because it gives a different vibe. It gives a different energy on the track. And I can say more shit differently. But it's no coming back from that. You get what I'm saying? But if I write the shit, it's already orchestrated on how I'm finna play this shit. Like, say if I'm writing some shit and I go to the booth and I rap what I wrote, it's gonna sound like I read it damn near. If not, you know what I mean? It might lack the energy to have of me punching in that shit because I'm coming in hype already.
But is that not a form of its own poetry to do it that way?
I would guess so. But I feel like it's more of a poet when you already have it
structured properly.
You
so
already
you don't
done
have to
the
do
counts that. And the emphasis is in the. Because when I write it and master it and go to the booth. I go to the booth when I know it in my head by heart.
And you don't even look at it. You just.
I look at it if I'm too inebriated, but for the most part, I'll try to memorize that shit.
Yeah.
So it sound like I push it in. You know what I mean?
It sounds better that way for sure.
Yeah, you don't want to read it and then you be like, yeah, I was at the mall, I was balling, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, redo that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So when you punching in, it give a different vibe. It give you that shit, like that one shit. To me, I just know when somebody punching, I can just hear that shit. You could tell, like, you can just tell. I don't know if you can, but I can. I can tell.
So, okay. Well, punching in is its own kind of form of a freestyle in a way, too. Yeah. So with that, for those that don't know, punching in is when you're regularly recording every 4 bars, right? And then you
can punch in
4.
a bar at a time.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And a bar is about 4 lines. So for people who don't know what we're talking about, that's what it is. We're talking about, as opposed to writing out a song and then recording it, you're going in the studio and punching in, where you're just recording 4 lines. You're saying, okay, that's what I just said. What am I going to do next? Then you go in and you do another 4 lines. And a lot of rappers actually do this. I think that's actually what a lot of Lil Wayne's content is that.
Bro, that is tricky. The Wayne one is tricky because I read that growing up that he did that shit. And I don't know if he punch in. I feel like he write the whole shit in his head and then go in like, all right, bet.
Yeah,
that's
but even
how Hov do it.
Even that's impressive.
I feel like that's how Hov do it.
Yeah.
He like Jay-Z and shit, so I feel like he trying to one up Hov.
But even that, dude, if he wrote that whole thing in his head, there's so many little one-liners in one Lil Wayne song. Just keeping that all that
but
inside
Wayne
your
not
brain.
gonna leave till that song done.
Yeah, you're right.
He not gonna stop till it's done. He might redo that bitch a couple times too.
Yeah.
Like I read an article on this nigga, bro. He went to this tour bus and did a song all night. It didn't sound right. He was fucking up. And he left and went to the studio in the morning, like the whole nother studio, and killed that shit. Like, yeah, man, I learned that Wayne was a workaholic a long time ago, man. Like, when you drop a mixtape, 2-3 mixtapes a week,
yeah,
or you can't even keep your shit on the hard drive because they leaking your shit, go. Like, we want to hear your shit that bad. Like, you can't even leave the studio and we dropping your shit. Like, they dropping your shit. Imagine that. Imagine that.
I wonder where people get all these Kanye leaks from.
Kanye?
Yeah, they drop so many Kanye leaks. You see them all the time on YouTube, like just a million unheard Kanye songs. They're all over the place.
Is crazy to me.
Say again?
Kanye music is crazy to me.
It is, isn't it?
I like the more newer shit than the older shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I like them both, but I can see why you'd say that. His newer stuff's more experimental.
Nah, that older shit was kind of like, it's kind of like, just to get by. It's like you riding in your whip. You know what I mean? It's like you know what I mean? It's a different vibe. That new shit kind of like some, just some, experimental shit.
I think he's a real artist.
He
like,
is
Kanye
a real artist. I was just saying he don't give a fuck if somebody write his shit.
Yeah.
And he'll rap that shit. But he'll tell you, like, hey, man, this what I'm going through, this what I'm thinking about, this how I want this shit to sound. You be like, all right, bet. Here. And he'll rap that shit. And with no problem.
Yeah.
And when I give a fuck. But me, personally, I think that's weird.
You couldn't do it?
Nah, it's not. Like, I don't want nobody to write shit for me. Or I don't want to rap somebody else shit.
I had somebody, so I met up with him, and he wanted to write me a hook. And he wrote it. He showed it to me. He just thought my voice would fit it.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's collaborating.
Well, what's the difference then? Because I feel like it's the same. Someone's writing something for you. They're like, hey, I think this
You just caught me in a weird spot, bro. I'm not going to hold. Because that's different. That's showing bro love.
Okay.
Because, like, you know what I mean? Because bro could, like how he said, like, your voice is, you'll kill this shit. Or bro might have been sitting on a banger, but he don't want to do it. But you doing it. So he might be like, bro, here. So that's different. What I mean is me coming to the stool as a rapper and a nigga come be like, man, here, I got a whole EP for you in this book. Just rap. That's not it for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I wouldn't rap someone else's bars.
Type shit. But if we doing that, like how you said, it's different.
Yeah.
Now I'm coming up with something off something like that.
Yeah, and I know why I feel that way. I don't know about you, but for me, it's I look at hip hop in this old school way where it's like I said about poetry. There's something about representing your own ideas and the artistry that comes from the rapper themselves. Like it's why Drake gets so much shit because, and not so much now as he used to, but it's well known that he doesn't write a lot of the stuff that he's putting out,
but you
and that's
think
okay.
About
That's its own thing.
Though.
Yeah, no, I'm not hating on it at all. I'm just saying that's the reason that people would say anything about it because hip hop has always had this kind of idea towards it. What'd you say about?
But Beyonce don't write her shit.
No,
but that's not hip hop.
No, exactly. I mean, pop music, no one gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn because Justin Bieber be dropping some shit. He don't even, man.
Dude, 50% of the music that you hear, pop music, it's written by the same 3 guys.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie. When I found out Kevin Gates ain't write one of his songs, bro, like one of the hooks on that bitch, I was hurt. I was like, damn.
Yeah, so I think it's just an old school mentality. I'm not letting go of it. That's how I look at hip hop.
Money is money, bro. If you gonna make me some money off your shit, nigga, give it here.
Yeah. Well, and if okay, so with that being said, if someone offered me $500,000 to rap this verse, as long as it doesn't say anything crazy, okay.
You gotta prove it. I mean, you could tweak it, like with the Drake and Quentin Miller shit.
Yeah.
Drake tweaked bro shit.
Okay. You could do that,
yeah.
especially if that, and it's negotiable most likely. So it's like, okay, I'll do it as long as I can tweak the verse up a little bit. That would work out. I would be.
I'm for sure tweaking that bitch, bro. I'm not finna rap your shit.
Yeah. Who knows what they wrote?
Yeah, who knows what you said?
Oh, I'll say too. When I was in a band, I kind of figured that out for a minute. Shout out when I was in Lemon Collies. Shout out those guys. Lemon Collies, like melancholy but lemons. And yeah,
that's a funny ass word, melancholy. I never knew how to pronounce it right.
Melancholy.
I see it and be like, I'm not saying that shit.
It's a weird word.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
melancholy.
So when I was when I first started writing with them, excuse me.
Word.
We would they had a few songs that they had already done, and they had a few songs that they had written and they had lyrics for, but they didn't know how the lyrics were going to go. And so I just kind of had to improvise off of that. But even you can make that work too, because again, freestyle.
That's
like,
different.
It's different. It is different. But it's also similar in the sense that it's not negotiable. Like, they gave me these lyrics. I'm not going to write new ones. Like,
No, yeah, we
I'm
using
doing
this
it.
shit.
Yeah. So, but it works out. So, I mean, it's just, yeah. I enjoy the collaborative process. So I'm always torn when it comes to things like people writing my lyrics. I guess this conversation has gotten me to the conclusion, no raps. I'll take any singing. Singing's
I was
different.
just about to say that.
Yeah.
Like, on some singing shit, yeah, we can do that. Because I don't know how to write a singing song. Like, I could do it, but I don't prefer to write it. I don't like to get in that emotional side. Like, I just don't.
I see.
It's like an emotional block for me to do that.
Yeah.
I could freestyle one.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna sit and write some Trey Songz, Chris Brown, or Usher type shit. I'll do it, though. Like, I'll write it or work with a singer to do it. But me personally, my shit is more like haiku. My shit more like repetitive. Like, I do some different type of shit than like a singer. I harmonize and what's the word? Do some melodic shit, but I'm not like no real singer. That's why I feel like I'm not really trying to get too deep in the singer bag because that's not my forte. But I will hop in that bag a little bit. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's art, and you can sell a song, bro. That's why I if I get in that bag, I'll finish making it. Cause like I might not sing it, but bro might, or like a girl might, or I might meet somebody and they like, I need a song because I can sing and shit. I'm like, oh, I got a song for you here. No, I got a feature off some shit I wasn't even gonna drop. Or I got a song or some money coming off some shit. It was just sitting on my phone or my hard drive.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta make that shit, bro. When that creative shit flow through you, make that shit. It might not be for you. You might make that shit for somebody else. Think about that song Rihanna got. Somebody else had that song like, bitch, better have my money. I want to hear her shit.
Shout out Seth Stoles, friend of the podcast. He, on his last episode when he was here, he said, you don't know who you're working for, or you never know who you're working for.
You never know, bro. That's why I keep the bag extensive, bro. I keep the bag deep. Because you go run into somebody who feel that shit. You run into these closed-minded motherfuckers a lot. So you got to keep doing your shit, and then you go eventually run into that motherfucker to be like, damn, this is just what I've been looking for.
Yeah.
Empty them pockets, homie. You can have this shit.
You can change people's lives.
Some shit you was just bullshitting with.
Yeah. That's
why you got to stay at this shit, man. That's one thing about this, bro. You got to stay at this shit.
Thank you.
No cap, bro. This shit, man. This shit, you got to stay at all this shit.
I know that this can grow beyond myself very easily. That's why I like doing things like this, because that's what I view this as, is as something that's,
Man,
that's
look,
what it is.
You building a form of information for people. You showing a platform for people. You showing love. You talking about shit you want to talk about. And it's your shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your shit. They can't take this shit from you. It's your shit.
And people need this type of shit. Like, I'm telling you. Like, there's something about this that I know works on the level that a lot of things just can't work at. And it's simply just by how I set up a camera and I talk to. There's nothing. It's not like it's complicated. It's just a simple thing. But
people shy.
People are shy, but that's the thing. I almost every time someone's come in here, they're like, "Man, like I'll go back and watch that episode." What's that?
Podcasts are lit.
They're lit, and that's why I always tell people too. Like, you can start your own. Like, you don't have to just come on mine. Like, you can start your own. I always tell people because you never know who's. It's like what we just said. You never know who's gonna tap into that and have that effect. Mm-hmm. But that too, with the podcast thing in mind. That's why I love it so much, because I know that within this conversation, there's probably 5 topics that could connect with people in different ways. Maybe we could provide a perspective for somebody that they wouldn't have. Like, it's just the combination of my mind and your mind provided that perspective for that person. And there's something beautiful about that even. And I can just continue to do that. All I got to do is get people in front of me.
You got to be around the right people too, man.
Well, yeah, I think so, but it's also who you are. Wherever you go, there you are, in the sense that, like, it's the energy I carry too.
We were saying that. I was just like, what's the right moment? So, like, what's the right person?
Yeah.
You create the right person.
I agree.
In a sense, like, when you get a motherfucker, like, say, persons 9 times out of 10, person before this might not even who the fuck I was, right? So now somebody might know who I am now. Everybody be like, oh, bro, cool as hell, or bro, chill as fuck. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Bro people might have been seeing me and never heard me talk before or some shit.
And the difference is if you walked into an interview and it was some weirdo interviewing you, they would not get that side of you at all. And all those people watching it would be like, who's this
Hell
guy?
no, I'll probably be the same, bro. I'll be like, bro, why you being weird? I'll speak on it. Because I know it'd be good for the content. And it'll probably loosen them up. Like, okay, maybe I am being weird.
That's good that you have the sensibility to do that.
Bro, I told you I love me, bro. So, like, to make me comfortable, I might have to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Just so we can be comfortable.
But I guess it's the same though. It's the combination of the it's the meeting of the minds there, right? It's what's happening there.
It's the meeting of the minds.
You got to do it right.
Yeah.
It's
motherfuckers don't be
delicate
prepared
thing.
for a battle of the wits.
Yeah.
Most motherfuckers be having that shit checked out. Like how you say you check in and out of life. Motherfuckers just be going through the motions a lot.
Well, that's why something like this works, because you couldn't do this while you're checked out. That's why I like podcasts. You can't really be checked out when you're talking to somebody on a podcast. Usually you're hearing people express... those aren't good podcasts.
No.
They're not
walking
good
out
ones.
9 times out of 10. They leaving early.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They leaving early. Because they already in their mind like, shit.
Yeah. It's a bad sign when you see somebody scrolling in front of that microphone.
Facts.
So,
See, my shit right here, I ain't even have to use my shit for real.
yeah. I mean, I just... And I don't know. I think it's an insightful thing for the humanity of everybody. Like, to me, what they remind me of is that we're all people and we all have so much depth, and it goes beyond whatever the art is that we're doing at the moment. Like, a podcast is just that person having a conversation, right? It's not the same format as an interview. It's completely different, and you see a different side of people when they're just talking and chatting for an hour and a half.
Exactly.
I could hang out with that person.
Fuck with bro.
Yeah, he's cool.
Tell bro, pull up.
It's a whole different thing. I love it, man. So
Hell yeah.
I just want to... I love it. I want some more of it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. That's a song.
It is a song.
Country, right? It's got to be country.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Yeah. That's my shit. I know what you're talking about. Hell yeah.
I know what you're talking about too, sir.
Yeah, damn right, brother.
Damn right. Pass me a Budweiser.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, I thought I had one in the room. I was about to grab it. I had a guest bring me 6 Budweisers just the other day. I was like, whoa, haven't had that one before.
6 buds.
Probably the first. That's the first time that'll happen, but it'll happen again. I know.
It's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
People gonna bring you shit when you get this shit popping.
I got excited. I was like, you what? He was about to bring me a gallon of Grey Goose, that guy. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot going on. That one.
It's a lot going on. He said, you drink vodka? I was like, no.
Shit.
No.
We cool, bro. We don't need all that, but it's not that type of podcast, brother.
Yeah. Drink Champs. Shout out Drink Champs.
Drink Champs. We could turn this bitch into Drink Champs, but we ain't got to, man. We ain't got to do all that.
You could. That could be yours. That could be your thing. You could do your own Drink Champs.
No, I think I got an idea on mine. I ain't going to say too much.
You're going to save it? You don't want to reveal it? Is it still a rough blueprint? Is that what it is?
I'm gonna say it.
All right.
Nigga, it don't matter to me. If you gonna do it, do it. I hope I inspire you to do it. Like me and my boy do, right? He'll pull up on me. We just be sitting in the car. Like how me and you talking, we just be sitting in the car, smoking, just like this. Whole time, like, bro, all we need to do is set up a camera right here, and that's our podcast once a week, just doing that. Whole time. Same shit we doing and talking about. It's just the same shit we doing. It's not even out of our character. It's not even out of our routine. None of that shit. I was like, bro, we literally could have been doing that shit. He like, yeah. Why we not doing that shit? I don't know. We still ain't doing that shit. But like I said, that's the small step I'm gonna take to at least start it. I said I was gonna just go live, probably like an hour or something every week, and just talk shit and react with whatever.
Nah, man,
I was
just do
gonna
the
start from there.
podcast. Just do the podcast. They'll just jump right into it. I'm telling you. Because if you start with the live, you'll do it as a live, and then it won't turn into the.
But you can upload the live though on YouTube, can't you? Like I can save it and upload it or some shit.
You can, but
or is that weak as hell?
It's just not the same. Like, okay, for the record, when I started this podcast, the very first episodes, which you can still find, it's me driving in my car, recording my phone as I'm driving. I'm just holding my phone up, talking into it, and they're like 10 minutes long.
So it's like a voice memo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just so I could like have a podcast.
You could do that though. They be having audio podcasts.
You
they
can
don't
do
even
that.
have a whole video bonus.
Exactly. I prefer the video is just more like, especially if I want to clip things. I need the video stuff like this. I would never tell somebody don't do a video for a podcast. You need the video if you ask me.
Shit, you need video for everything.
Exactly.
At this day and age, it's a video era, video driven era.
Exactly. So with that being said, like, you'd want to film it in decent quality, and Facebook's going to compress the shit out of it. Man. If you recorded it as a regular video, it could look a lot better. That's
I'm not
one
gonna lie.
part.
I'll be thinking it'd be me, but I realize they do change how your shit look.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So there's that. Because, I mean, yeah, you can download it, but it's just not going to look as good. And also, you just have more opportunity if you're setting it up like an actual show. If you think about it like a podcast immediately, well, then you're not thinking, oh, it's just Facebook Live, and you set your phone up. No, now you're actually setting up a camera, and you're actually... There's
You invested.
You invest in it. Okay, what I've been meaning to get for this podcast, just in case I ever have to roll up on somebody, like they can't come to me, is you can get a portable recording device. So I don't have a laptop, but I could get this. And you just plug microphones into the portable recording device, just like the microphones we have here. All I need is cords, microphones, and stands. And that GoPro, and I can show up anywhere and do a podcast anywhere. So something like that could also be super helpful in that situation, because you use that right in the car. You'd have 2 mics in the car, like actual mics. It wouldn't sound shitty. It'd sound just like any other podcast.
And we just got them bitches right here.
I'm telling you, you can make it work. It's just
you want me to do this podcast?
I'm telling you, it's a great idea, because the closest that I've seen is Snoop Dogg's podcast,
like
where he bring
Real
people on and just smoke. I haven't seen Be Real.
Bro, not Be Real. What's dog from? Yes, Be Real.
There's Hotboxing with Mike Tyson as well, but that's not in a car.
Bro had him in a car. Like
I don't know.
It was him and G Herbo in the car. I think that was in the car. I don't know if that was parked or they was driving around.
Okay, but who's doing every episode in the car?
Bro.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna use that shit. Be real.
No, it sticks out, man.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna use your shit. Be real for sure.
He's letting you know.
I'm letting you know. I'm giving you your shit now. Yeah, that's where I got it from. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, because there's everything is a remix, and there's nothing wrong with taking a good idea.
Can't smoke it everywhere.
No, so but you can in a car.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it could be everywhere. Go where you need to be.
And dude, that actually could be part of the episode. Like, yo, we're parked up at this place. We just got food from there.
Exactly.
Like, there could be just different places you're outside of.
You get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could pull up to the Shy. Be like, hey, we in the Shy with it today.
Yeah, well, Steve-O's podcast is all in a van, too. So he's always meeting people. It's in the same environment, but it's inside the van.
I would definitely do a van podcast and turn it to like... Because I always said when I get old, I'm going to get a van.
That would do it.
I'd be an old dude with a van. So if I get a van and make a mobile park, bro, we giving too much game on this shit, bro. But fuck it, y'all use this shit, man, because we gonna do it too. It's enough for everybody to eat, man. Exactly. Don't need to be selfish. But look, nigga, get you a van, put a motherfucking I'll put some 70s carpet in that bitch. Do like a 70s type vibe and shit.
Yeah.
And have that bitch in there, man, shagged out. With the beads in there.
I'm talking straight out of Austin Powers.
Straight out of fucking Jackie Brown.
Yeah. All right. Got a disco party inside the van as the podcast is going.
We gonna get that bitch rolling. If y'all got a van for your boy Tremo, hit me. If you trying to donate a van or you gonna let your van be used for such purposes, please get at us. Please get at me. We can use it. We gonna use it. We gonna do it big, man. Get at us, bro. Make the dream work. Teamwork, make the dream work, man. You hearing it first. We speaking all this shit into existence. So if you can help us, help us. Please. Don't just watch us. Help us help you. That's what we doing this shit for.
People, don't you want to help this van life happen? Don't you want to see that?
Didn't that sound awesome? Imagine me in front of Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A or fucking wherever the fuck. I'm there for the people.
Yeah.
Hey, man, get at us, man.
That's what life's all about.
Adam Sandler, send me a van.
Yo, I'll get Adam Sandler in my van. What are you talking about?
Whoa. I don't think security will let that happen, but...
Oh, I mean it in the best of ways.
I don't think security going for that one.
Hang on, guys.
Yeah, send me a van and we gonna get it popping. $1 Million Mindset. You know what we got going on.
Yeah, man.
Just throw a bone, man. Throw a bone.
I mean, I just feel like the whole thing that people do is they always put up a barrier and they always say, well, I'm going to do this first. And then they don't fully invest in the thing. And then eventually they don't get all the way to the thing because they didn't go all the way for the thing in the first place. That's why I tell you, like, just do a podcast right away.
Hey, man.
Because once you start, you've started.
Damn.
It's not
and
like
that's
you're
the
waiting
thing,
to do it.
though. That's the thing about it. Like, when I started making music and I started doing it for real, like, taking it serious and shit, like, it's addictive, bro. Like,
yeah,
you can't stop, and it's like, I can't stop doing this shit now. Like, I gotta do this shit now, or I gotta do even more now. I gotta do even more than this now.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, now if I open another door, I gotta do more for my podcast shit. I gotta do even more, so I'm spreading myself out.
Well, what if, though, you got so much more attention towards those other things just through doing something like the podcast? Wouldn't that make it worth it, though, that investment of time? Like, what if you got fans through that?
People might fuck with me as a podcast person more than an artist.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's people I can think of that I would rather listen to their podcasts than actually go watch whatever it is they do.
Because that's lit. Because that's you still tapped in.
Exactly. And I like them as a person.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I'm probably more personable as doing this, because I suck at like taking pictures and shit. I don't take pictures good. I don't post on my story right. I don't do this social media shit right.
It's kind of like a cheat code, man, because you can just be yourself, and then that's you being personable.
Bro. Nah,
no?
Myself, people don't know me.
No?
So me being myself is gonna be weird to a person that don't know me.
I see.
See what I'm saying? So it's like, say if I say a joke and you get it because you know me, but this motherfucker be like, what the fuck? Hell no. They don't know me.
Have you seen Danny Brown's podcast?
I fuck with it.
So that's kind of that. I feel like if you don't get it, you don't get it.
Danny Brown, you get Danny Brown. Especially being from Michigan, bro. Come on now. We know
I
exactly
get it.
what he be talking about.
I get it, but I could see how if I showed that to my mom.
Your mom don't want to hear shit Danny Brown got to say, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like everybody's going to get the joke, and that's okay. Like, it's just Danny Brown being himself. Like,
Danny Brown
it's not going to communicate to everybody.
Shout out to Danny Brown. If you want me on the podcast, bro, I'm pulling up, bro.
Bro, Danny Brown's the shit.
Hit me up, man. We could talk about sneakers and cereal, man. Whatever you want to talk about. Weed, craziest shroom stories, all kind of shit, bro. I want to hear all that shit. I want to definitely smoke a joint with that nigga.
Yeah.
For
He's
sure.
from Detroit.
Yeah, he's from the D.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just found that out recently. I didn't know that for the longest time.
Yeah. Danny Brown, yeah, he's from the D.
Yeah. Shout out Danny Brown.
Shout out the Brownster.
I just, he also even shows me what podcasts can be when I see his show. I'm like, oh,
His
okay.
shit is like ratchet. It's like Eric and Andre on a podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I respect. I'm like, wow, this is dope.
Not Eric and Andre. What's Eric Andre show, right? That's
yeah,
the show.
like
Yeah, the
Eric
Andre
Andre's
show.
interview show. Yeah.
I got it mixed with the Tim and Eric.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
I meant
the
the Andre though.
They're both, the energy's not far off between
Type
those
shit.
things.
Yeah, it's not off though. Yeah, it's not off at all.
But yeah, for sure. I mean, I can agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I fuck with Danny.
Me too. And I just think that there needs to be more people being out there and different.
When you put it
and
like
weird.
that, it's crazy.
How so? What's crazy
We'd
about it?
definitely go watch Danny shit, but going to play a track,
Yeah.
it's a few.
Yeah.
But nah. But I know who he is, and yeah, I fuck with it. So you right.
Yeah.
That might work for me.
I'm telling you.
I'll give y'all a 000 episode. I'll give y'all a pilot episode.
Ooh, a pilot episode.
Yeah.
That's a great concept right there.
I'm gonna give y'all a pilot episode.
Smart.
I'm gonna try to work on it.
I mean, I just think about it how I think about podcasts. Like, I listen to them and I find people through them, so it only makes sense.
I gotta find a guest.
You can because I just wouldn't be able to do what we just did just now, just here
by myself.
Yeah. And that's why I love doing it with guests.
Definitely
it's
gotta
not
have
the same
bro
by
pull up.
yourself.
Somebody gotta slide.
But you were talking about doing it with somebody, weren't you saying?
Yeah. But
You already had somebody in mind, I thought.
we could still have a guest.
Oh, of
just so we could
course.
get on their ass.
And that brings in the collaboration aspect of it too, because then it's a great way to network without even
Fuck
trying.
yeah, fuck
Because you're
yeah.
just bringing people in, you're hanging out.
Yeah, man. I call a couple rapper friends or comedian guys or whoever the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun.
It is fun. You just get to kick it and talk shit, man.
Yeah. I mean, what are some podcasts that you normally listen to? You're saying you listen to some.
Man, I listen to the 85 South Show for sure. Listen to the Cheat Code for sure. I listen to shit. It's another one. Mainly them two, but like I tap in with a few of them, like $1 million worth of game and shit, or like every time somebody had like reels from podcasts, because that's where you get most of your game from. because they be sitting down and talking. So like producers and rappers and execs and all that shit, they be on podcasts and shit. Some of them I don't know, I just get the clips, but some of it be valuable information. So like how we sitting here doing all this valuable information, that's what it's here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of that can only come from that format. I would love to pick the brain of just some random producer, just like get him in here and be like, hey, so tell me a little bit about like what's your favorite
Fuck
plugins?
that, you gotta get energy in here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you gotta get energy in here.
Drew's got 2 weeks.
Bro changed the world. You gotta get him in here.
I'll try.
And he from Flint. Man, tag energy, man. Get energy beats in here.
Oh, this is coming out far beyond when I leave. I'll already be out of here, yeah.
You gotta get him on here, bro,
But
before you
hey,
go.
Energy, you want to come out to Chicago and get on the podcast? We can also do that,
Y'all could do that, too. You gotta get
on.
Flint Doggy in there. You gotta get energy in there. Who else make beats from Flint, bro? Sad. I don't know if Sad from Detroit or Flint. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But they made the sound for niggas, you know.
One person I really want to get on, it's like, I don't think it'll happen, but BFB to Pac-Man.
Man, you could get Pac, bro.
Think so?
Pac a real one.
You think if I just hit him up, he'll pop right in? Because that's the thing.
Know.
I don't have a co-signer. It's just me.
Listen, man. Fuck it, bro. Pac, pull up. Fuck with Cuz.
I'm gonna send him this clip.
Send him this clip. Look,
Yeah.
Pac. Rules said pull up. He trying to get you on here. But I don't think Pac in Michigan, though.
Oh, is he not? I don't know.
I think Pac stay in Texas.
Well,
if he still stay in Texas, like, I don't know.
Yeah, whenever someone tells me virtual interview,
though.
I just say
I do
no.
not know, bro, personally.
Okay, so who knows?
I definitely just be seeing him on social and shit. But I feel like he is a solid individual. I feel like he'll fuck with it. He a real one. He don't be doing all that fuck shit.
Okay.
I don't think he be doing all that fuck shit.
Most people aren't.
Most people not.
I don't think so.
Fuck niggas, bro. They really not. They just be having their own shit going on, which is not personal, which is okay. You know what I mean? You're a human. You may not feel like being who you are today. You might want to be who your mama raised you to be today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might not feel like doing some rapper shit today. Or like, I'm tired of people coming to me being a rapper and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Say if I'm in the mall shopping with my son or something, somebody will be like, oh, you Trim Jeezus? What's up, Trim Jeezus? Blah, 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 blah. I may not be feeling like talking to this motherfucker, but I would have to be like, yeah, bro, what's up? Yeah. And be cool and smiling, taking pictures and shit. I would have to do that shit, even if I didn't feel like it. That's the only reason why I feel like that's the double side of this that people forget about. Because if I be like, bro, nah, I'm cool with my son right now, I ain't on that. Oh, you a bitch ass nigga. Fuck this dude, man. I don't even listen to this nigga no more. He ain't even want to say what up, shake my hand. See what I'm saying? See how that goes, like, both ways? That's why I feel like you gotta, like, remember these people are still people, bro. Just like we just because we be doing this entertainment shit or we be out at regular places like regular people because we're regular fucking people, you still gotta remember, like, we need personal space and personal time to recharge batteries and shit. Some people make music and entertainment, but they are not social people. They are not friendly people. They are not people that you can approach like that.
Yeah.
That's what some people fail to realize. Like, some people aren't approachable. Some people ain't cool like that. They be forgetting they damn self, this them.
For real.
No, real shit.
I can think of a couple.
No, real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what makes their art what it is.
That's why I definitely show a motherfucker love. If I see a motherfucker, I know who it is. I'm like, what's good, bro? You know me? Yeah, I know you, nigga. Keep doing your shit. All right, bet.
Well, you gotta imagine it just gets worse and worse the more recognition you get when you're those people.
Nah, people make it weird. All you gotta do is keep going, bro.
That's
that
what I'm
little
saying.
bit will take a motherfucker so far.
I agree with you, but I think that most people make it weird. So you can't escape that.
People make it weird because they feel entitled.
Yeah, I agree. And, or they just don't look at you like a person, like you said.
They don't look at you like a person. They look at you as YouTube. We watch you on YouTube all day. Or we see we listen to your music, we ride around the city all day to your shit, bro. You can't be real. Like, I made up a whole idea of you in my head. You can't be who you are right now.
Doesn't even compute.
Like, say if you dress fresh as hell in your videos and you just happen to go to Walmart on some regular shit or some sweatpants and regular shit, this can't be you. Where your chain at?
That's why I respect J. Cole for committing
You know
to
what
just
I mean? That's why
dressing
it's hard, bro. All this shit not hard, but it's hard. Like,
yeah. Because people look at you a certain way.
Or you got to be a certain way to go do something.
Yeah.
Or you can't not feel like doing this today because now you don't look like some shit or you don't seem like what you really is. But I don't give a fuck how a motherfucker perceive me, bro. Like, I done wore all this shit before. in a video or some shit. Like, I don't care. The motherfucker about, he wore that shit. Yeah, I did. Motherfucker, I sure did. Putting on for my mans. This is my man Shaw shit. Put on my man Shaw shit. You know what I mean?
Someone told me on the podcast just recently, they said that if there was a world without mirrors, you would never even think about how you look. And that kind of blew my mind.
I mean, you gotta care how you look in a professional sense.
Of course.
As long as you look clean, it doesn't matter, bro. As long as you wash your ass and put on clean clothes, it don't matter, bro. You winning. You can go handle business. Put on something to handle business in. I put this on because I'm chilling. I'm cozy with my mans right now. So I'm chilling.
I mean, it's really just about how you feel, though. Like, when you look in the mirror, how do you feel when you look at yourself? Would you fuck with that guy?
I feel like I'm that nigga every time I look in the mirror. I be feeling them humblings, be feeling like, okay, maybe I'm not that nigga. But I still feel like that nigga.
I know.
Every time.
I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
Like, every time, like this girl was like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you ugly as fuck to me. Like, you just ugly. And you not my type. I just don't fuck with you. I was like, yeah. I still think I'm fine as hell, though. So I'm like, oh, well, bitch. That's your fault. That's your business. That's your business, because you ain't even all that cute to damn self. I was just really trying to fuck, for real. So it's like, who really losing here?
Yeah.
So I'm still me, and you still you.
Yeah. And the lesson she can learn there is that it's okay to be wrong, right?
Facts. Look, hey, it's okay to be wrong, and it's okay to double back. So if you watching this, I mean, you can say sorry. I mean, I won't be mad.
She's watching this, just like my Cuban lady is.
Yeah.
She's watching.
She's watching this shit.
She's been following you.
Trim Jesus, who's that? I think he looked familiar. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know who that nigga is.
Yeah, right,
you
bitch.
You know me, bitch.
Yeah, right, bitch.
You know me.
Bitches, man.
Hey,
bitches ain't shit, and they ain't saying nothing.
You gotta love them.
Oh, hey, can't live with them?
Man, you can't live without them bitches, bro.
Yeah.
A strong woman will really get you together, bro.
I agree with that. I actually do really. I think that one common thread you see with a lot of the strongest men is that they have a strong woman in their life.
Cause, man, they don't realize how important that is, bro. If we got like understanding and we locked in and I don't got to worry about all this extra shit you got going on, like, man, we focused and locked in on goals and shit, you good.
Yeah, John Connor had a great song about that on his album.
John Connor, man. Shout out to Con Man.
Shout out to Con Man. Yeah. It was on, I think it was part one of a 2-part project, I want to say. I don't know, though. I don't know. But I just know there was a song on the album where it was like just talking about how you need a girl that's just going to stick by you no matter what. And it's just
you don't need no
principle.
Dumb girl.
No.
Type shit. You need somebody who gonna understand you. That's why I'm like, you need somebody to understand you. And
right.
You need to understand your girl. Because y'all won't get nowhere if y'all don't understand each other. Y'all competing with each other because niggas be competing with their girls and their girls be competing with their dudes, blah, 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 which is weird as fuck. I'm not into that shit. I'm into team and building and bonding and shit, man.
Well, most of the time it's just weird shit they saw their parents do. Most of the time it's always that. It's like that's just how they learn.
But at the end of the day,
work.
How long can you blame your parents for you?
I agree 100%. Well, it's just, but you need the self-awareness to start. Like, people at least need to see it for what it is.
If you can't hold yourself accountable, you do not need to be in a relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
Because everything could be your fault.
Well, that's why they always say work on yourself before you get into a relationship. Like you need to have yourself figured out before you enter that.
Facts. You need to know what you like and don't like and need and don't need, for sure.
Because that's the thing. The other person's going to need some type of, like, security or something. Like, if you have no idea what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, you got to know your strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. Like, that's not a very good investment if the other person that you're investing in is just kind of like throwing shit at the wall. I don't know if that's worth your dollar as much as the other guy over there. So that's the thing, is like, it's just a tough sell, and it's just worse for you. You're not going to have as good of a relationship because that person you can't have it as genuine of a connection when you don't have yourself figured out. I really think that
you got to be open and be vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, even just for me, the best interactions I have with people are when I'm the most myself. Like, even conversations just with my friends and whatnot.
Vulnerable.
When I'm vulnerable and when I'm opening up, and, rather than feeling like I can't do that. So
most men see that as a sign of weakness.
Yeah, it's just wrong. It's a bad way to look at
it's because
things.
people take what we say and throw it back at us.
Well, I think it's like a battle between, like, vulnerability and stoicism, I think the word is, where it's like, how much is a man being a man and how much is it that a man doesn't reveal too much?
Just like it's different types of women, there's different types of men.
Yeah, exactly. So it's in my head, I see both sides because I can understand why you should not reveal certain information and how that would make you stronger. But at the same time, I think that we're, as a society, we do need to push things in the direction where we're not bottling everything.
Nah, bro, everything's sassy, bro. You can't even be a man that like pink lemonade right now. Like, so, like, what the fuck, bro? They like,
hey, J. Cole couldn't like the almond milk. They made fun of him for mentioning that in his song. Or coconut. It was almond milk. I remember that. Like he was praising almond milk. People were teasing him about it. Like, yo, I can't. A man can't love some almond milk anymore.
You can't do. She can't eat a hot dog.
Yeah, right.
Can't eat a hot dog.
Yo, I will gobble a hot dog. I don't give a fuck. All right.
It's your business.
It's my business.
It's your business.
Yeah.
But look,
catch me on Facebook Live next week. Gobbling a glizzy.
It's crazy.
Shout out Glizzy Fest, by the way.
Yo, hey, when is it? Is it this year?
Oh, it's got to be happening again.
Hey, man, Key-Rail, man.
Yeah.
Come tap in with me, man. Key-Rail, man. Glizzy Fest, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Throw a glizzy this way.
Throw a glizzy this way, man. Throw your boy a glizzy, man.
Throw your boy a glizzy. When are we getting the Glizzy Awards? That's my question.
The Glizzy Awards. We got the Flint Awards. Ain't no Glizzy Awards.
Let's just combine them. Let's start calling it Glizzy Awards. That's my suggestion.
Flint will never. Flint will have your ass for that.
I like it.
The Glizzy Awards. You could do it. You could start giving out Glizzy Awards.
I could. I think
before you go, give a Glizzy Award out to get the first annual Glizzy Award. To me, fuck it. I get the first Glizzy Award.
Let's just do it because it was created just now. You get the first one.
I get the first Glizzy Award. Shout out to GG, Glizzy Gang.
Mm-hmm.
You know the vibes. You know, yeah.
Well, there's some type of trophy that I'm handing you right now. Let's just imagine it. Boom, you just got the trophy.
Number one, man. Shout out to me, man. It ain't safe, Black Star shit, man.
Let's go. It ain't safe.
Yeah.
So Alex Shaw is somebody I was trying to get on the podcast.
Want me to call him?
Yeah.
I'm going to call him right now?
Well, dude, no, I already got in contact with him, but he missed the first day because it was like right beforehand. He said, "Hey,
Shaw
man,
be on bullshit, but he don't be on bullshit."
Yeah, it's exactly.
Yeah.
I that's what I assume because I know he makes good stuff.
He don't be on bullshit though.
Exactly.
But he be on bullshit.
I expect no less from good artists because I know how good art is.
No, he a cool.
You get caught up in a bubble and then it gets hard.
That's my baby. Yeah,
I get it. I totally understand. It's just that I'm scheduling these things so hectically that like when that happened, I was just and then I waited a day or two to message him again with the new schedule just because I was trying to figure out how I was gonna rebound that. And then, but I just haven't heard back from him yet. But it ain't safe. Shout out. Alex Shaw is fantastic and he's a great. He's got a vision, and that's why I like that.
That's
guy.
my dog, man.
Yeah.
He got a crazy vision. I be talking to him and stay focused on that shit, man.
Am I wearing the tab hat?
I am. Wearing the tab hat,
So
yeah. You wearing the tab hat. I fuck with dog because like he got a different way of looking at shit.
I agree.
Yeah, he got a different way of looking at
and
shit.
again, we need more weird people just going out there being themselves.
Facts. That's what I be saying, bro. Like, yeah.
Just need more of that.
Not to say you weird, bro, but you kind of weird.
You should be weird. I'm saying you're weird, and you should be. That's what I'm saying.
In a good way, though. That's my nigga, man.
I think I'm weird, and I think that's fine. I think that's why people connect.
I'm weird to the outside eye, I feel like.
I feel the same way about myself.
Once you get to know me, it's like, oh, you're not weird.
Yeah.
No, I'm not weird.
And we're all weird, man.
Motherfuckers weird as hell, bro. Motherfuckers is really weird. And they be calling normal people weird.
I know,
and that shit be blowing me. I be like, bro, not the weird motherfucker calling me weird.
I don't even think normal truly exists, to be honest with you. Like if someone's truly normal, they're probably a psychopath. Like most people that go deep and they're weird in different ways. If someone's truly normal, like they're just normal, basic,
they're just lame as fuck.
This is lame, exactly. They gotta be psycho. Like there's no way.
No risk, no sense of excitement. Just work, home, school, home, extracurriculars, chess club. You know what I mean? Just boring.
Yeah, that's how you create Norman Bates.
Never shot a Thule. Never.
No.
Type shit.
They never even touched a glicky.
Never even smoked a weed. Drunk a liquor.
No, not a drip drop.
Not a nothing. Not a Wakiana slush.
Yo, everybody needs at least one.
You gotta get a Waki slush in your life at least once, bro.
See, I feel like
One thing I don't condone is pills, though.
same.
I'm not fucking with the pills.
Me neither. Because, well, for one, nowadays, Jesus Christ, how
Really,
easy
really,
it
everything
is.
is about cut and stepped on.
That's
so
what I was about
don't-
to say. It's so easy to get the wrong thing now. More and more every day. Like, it didn't used to be the
Yeah,
climate.
I don't do the pill thing.
And also, just, man, there's better things out there, people.
Shrooms.
Yes.
Do some shrooms.
I'm with you.
Don't do pills, do shrooms.
That should be a t-shirt. Just those words.
We gonna drop that, man. We gonna merch that out.
You guys can comment that if you want. That could be the comment that you
Don't
drop.
comment that. We gonna trademark that and merch it. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, don't take it from
Nah,
us.
I'm just playing. Y'all comment some shrooms in the comments, man. Shout out to Hell Farms, man.
It's a shroom emoji, so
Shout
you know
out to
what we're
Hell
talking about.
Farms, man. They got the shrooms on deck, man.
Yeah, I mean, even beyond just psychedelic shrooms, there's so many medicinal mushrooms, like with different nootropic effects and things that are just good for your body. Like,
If I'm not getting high, bro, I'm not really gonna eat it.
no, I'm telling you, lion's mane is wild. That stuff
I
works.
just started eating like guacamoles and mushrooms and shit, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I just started eating that tomatoes and shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just got older. My palate changed, taste buds and shit. Every so often, I eat some different shit.
It's like when a white girl graduates from chicken fingers at the restaurant. She starts trying something new.
I still to this day love chicken fingers, bro, and I will always get chicken fingers.
Yeah, that's you.
I'm a
That's
chicken
you.
finger guy. Like, what else do you need?
There's much more.
You can get a steak and chicken fingers.
There's more, man.
Then
got
chicken
it.
fingers?
Yeah, try something new.
Like what? I had gator bites before.
Whoa.
Bussin'.
That sounds great. See, I didn't even know that existed.
Bussin'.
I believe you.
I went to Papa Do's, though. You ever went to Papa Do's? Go to Papa Do's and get the gator bites from the gumbo.
Gator bites?
Like,
Like a gator.
yummy.
Wow.
Delicious. Shout out to Papa Do's. That's a free plug, shameless plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gator bites for sure. That's
They're
where I
our
went.
sponsor also, TNA. We got
TNA,
two
yeah,
sponsors.
TNA, man. Shout out to TNA. Check in the mail, pack on them. It's gone.
You really could just make that a sponsor because like no one's gonna stop you.
From saying TNA sponsor me?
Yeah, that works because it really could be your sponsor. It does sponsor you. It helps
It
you go
does.
on
Have you
throughout
not
the day.
seen the video?
Oh, are we talking about a specific thing? I'm talking about tits and ass specifically.
It's tits and ass in my video, bro.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Oh, yeah. The song me and Louis Ray?
Oh, no, I didn't know about this.
Oh, yeah. Me and Louis got a song called Something I Don't Know. Just ass and titties everywhere, bro. Just ass and titties everywhere.
Now, what was that day like for you?
What was it like for me?
Yeah,
I want to say it was kind of surreal.
I bet.
Because, like, it happened crazy. Like, I was, like, doing some shit. I went to work. I got off work. And Louis called me like, yeah, bro, you pull up. So we pulled up. And then what I thought was finna happen didn't happen like that. It happened a different way. So like you said, life is a freestyle. So it went a different way. And then, you know, we got to the spot and all the people started coming together. Everything started getting in motion. Like I was just chilling, smoking, getting ready to, you know what I'm saying, get into the character, get to my mode. But I still didn't feel like I was, like, enjoying the moment. I was so focused on handling business and getting the business done and getting the video shot and make sure everybody was on time, make sure everybody was coming, make sure all the parts was right. I really couldn't focus on, like, getting loose and turning up and shit. So to me, I felt like I sold myself short of giving more of myself. But other than that, it was a blast. It was a learning experience. It was a blur as well because shit, I was high as hell.
I've learned that on days like that, that's the worst time to stretch yourself thin in that way because, like you just described, it makes it feel harder to just invest in the
moment.
performance in the moment, and because you're thinking about all these other moving parts, and is this working out? And I hope they're doing what I told them to
She
do.
comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? Or is the cameraman mad? I got him waiting for so fucking long. Shit like that. Like
It's a million things.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of shit. But at the end of the day, it turned out pretty dope.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
And people can
turned out
go
dope.
find it.
People could go find it on my YouTube, on my Vivo, on my Apple Music, on my Tidal. If you watch a video, wherever you watch videos at, it's on there.
If you're a fan of TNA, there's a whole
If you're a
bunch
fan
of
of TNA, that is on there. And I got another video dropping, What You Say. I shot that with Jazz Visuals. It's a little TNA in there.
What you say?
Not that. Not that. Yeah. We got that What You Say dropping with a little TNA in there. So yeah, we sponsored by TNA, man. We need more TNA. If you want some TNA in these videos, man, DM me if you got TNA and you want to showcase and broadcast your TNA.
Yeah, we have TNA rates for you. We can send you our TNA rates.
Yeah, we got a spot for you if you got TNA and want to show your stuff.
Yeah. And, obviously, throughout editing, I'm going to be inserting TNA throughout this whole segment here, so.
TNA or TNA. You can insert the TNA from the,
Yeah.
Yeah, throw a little TNA.
Yeah, I'm going to put it, over your head, on the ground, just all over the place, It's like a little Easter egg for people to see as they watch us talk. I need to get better at my editing, so I'm thinking of all the things I can do.
That sounds crazy, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. But look. Hey.
You look around and just poke them, real quick. You just poke a T or two. There you go. Yeah, I'm telling you, Rooster's Radio is going to level up. We just literally animated some T's, okay?
TNA. Anime titties are great.
Aren't they?
They're the best.
I know. There's some kids who only like those.
Anime titties too good to be true.
Yeah, that's why I can't really get with it. I know it's not real.
It's like it's like too perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Because how you so skinny, but your titties so big.
Yeah, if anything, like the vision speaks for itself. Like it tells me that there's just a bunch of like dudes who really want that to be in the world, and it's just not there for them.
You feel me?
Yeah. Like the whole story is told through
That's crazy. Cause yeah.
There's no tits like that.
I don't know, bro. I was at Great Lakes Crossing, bro, and I seen the thickest Asian in my life.
Really?
I didn't think it was possible.
Now, are you telling me this girl had anime titties?
She had a black girl booty and a Spanish girl rack.
Wow.
Respectfully
so.
That sounds crazy when you say it out loud.
I mean, hey, she was like a statue. It was like observing a piece of art.
It was for sure a piece of art, but respectfully, I had to.
Yeah. Every time you look, it's like the shine is too bright. You have
this
to look
can't
away.
Be real.
Yeah.
This is an illusion. This is a fucking what's that shit called, man? Inception.
Yeah.
It's not real.
You gotta be dreaming right
now.
Thick
Asian, bro. If you a thick Asian out there, say something, man. Raise your hand. TNA ENT needs you.
Honestly, man, it goes back to the nationality thing.
Asians?
Does it? Thick Asians?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've never really been one for thick Asians, but maybe I haven't met my
Where have you
Asian.
seen one?
I don't know. Probably
That's
not.
what I'm saying. You ain't never seen one.
No.
They all be a certain shape. No.
Yeah.
To me.
I believe it. Hey, I said
what
I said about
Asian,
Cuban.
Bro, I see another thick Asian, bro. But I don't know, man. I was scared of her. She seemed like I don't know. She was fine, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. You know who you are.
Shout out to you. You're probably watching.
I ain't gonna say your name, but you know who you is. For sure.
They always know.
Yeah.
They always know.
Yeah. They be knowing, bro. That's why I be playing. I'm straightforward with my shit. Because I'm not playing. Like, take that shit over there. Play with them.
No.
I'm not finna play.
Some people have told me to dumb it down, and I can't. I'm too straightforward in the sense that
if
I
you
just
gotta
say
dumb it
exactly
down, you
the
gotta
way.
move around.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that.
Move around. You gotta dumb it down.
There's no rules.
Move around.
And if there's no rules, then I'm gonna do it however I'm gonna do it, right?
There's no rules. The only rule is be yourself.
Yeah.
And stay true to you.
Exactly. And
you can't break that rule, man.
No. And so when someone tells me to dumb it down, that's like breaking that rule. It's like, I'm not gonna. No, I can't. Like it's too. And you lose that straightforward nature is why I even say it, because you lose that me to you, A to B, genuine interaction. Now there's some piece in between where I feel like I shouldn't say certain shit, and I gotta hold back.
If I feel like that,
things.
I'ma leave.
I hate that. Yeah, it's like a cancer.
Yeah.
It ruins art.
It ruins the flow of shit.
Yeah.
Because you would want me to be me around you. But
exactly.
if I feel like I can't be me around you, I'm not going to be around you.
Yeah.
For sure. So,
I remember I was talking to a guy once, and he told me that he was meeting with another artist, and they wanted him to write something for their song, and he wrote something the one time, and then he performed it for him, and they were like, no, you can do better than that, and that went on 9 times. So he rewrote it 9 times, and I heard that story, and like I could hear where he was coming from. Like he did it. He rewrote it 9 times. But if it were me in that situation, you maybe will get 1 rewrite out of me. But the second time, if you do that shit to me twice, There ain't no way I'm writing that a third
You
time.
writing that bitch, bro, at that point.
Yeah, I'll be like, are you kidding me right now?
You writing
This shit's dope as fuck. I wrote it to be dope. If you don't think it's dope, I don't know what you want to happen here. Like, what do you think this is?
You write it.
Yeah. What'd you hire me for? Like, you're not hiring me to tell me to write 9 different versions of my verse.
That's crazy.
That's not what's going on here.
It's fucking crazy.
But that's just my creative process. Like, I know what I wrote was good. You can't tell me it's not. Like, because I'm being straightforward. I rarely even rewrite things at all. I usually write it the way it is.
Rewrite shit. If I gotta stop rewriting, I'll scrap the whole shit.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Yeah. Same. Like, I rarely ever do it.
I mean, this shit ass. If I gotta redo something, I mean, it's not that.
I wasn't feeling it, and that's why I didn't do the right thing there. Like, it's not even like I can fix it. It's like that whole energy must have been off.
It's like I pour a cup, and I pour it till it's full, and it's done.
Yeah.
But if I get interrupted while I pour that cup, I'm not pouring that cup. It's gonna throw it away.
Yep.
Me. I got a weird creative process, bro. Everybody's creative process is different.
Everybody's is different, and that's one thing that's great about even just learning other people's process, because you can actually learn things about your own through other people for sure. Like, I've learned different tips and ways to approach things that I would have never thought of just by talking to other people and hearing how they would do it. You know,
Facts.
So it's being open with that creative process too that I think helps a lot. You can't get lost in your own, like, I can only write songs at 9 p.m. on a Thursday after work. Because at a certain point, you start fucking yourself over. And
you gotta think, bro. Jimi Hendrix locked himself in his apartment for like days.
Did he?
And wrote.
Oh,
and
I
didn't do shit but write. But he was getting high and shit, of course. But like, he closed blinds, just was in that bitch working.
So perhaps I should take what I said back. Maybe that. Well, it goes with what you said.
It's different.
Every creative process is different.
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta say, like, if you know you're not a good writer, you would do that. You would lock yourself in a writer camp. You would go to writer camp, basically.
Yeah.
Or if you make beats and your beats ass, you would lock in and just do beats all day just to get hard or just keep doing that shit. That's the same thing. It's like if you play basketball, you gonna go to the gym and shoot 500 jumpers, right? Same shit.
Yeah.
Or you could tell who don't do lyrical exercises or who don't go to the gym rap-wise or music-wise, and they just put out the same shit or they just put out some bullshit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't going to the gym for real. Like, motherfuckers don't bleed this shit, bro. Motherfuckers not Kobe. Motherfuckers really just like, oh, I'm in the league, I'm rich, I made it. But motherfuckers don't know that I gotta wake up at 6 in the morning, go eat breakfast, then go swim, then go do some jump shots, then go do all this other shit you don't see. That's what they don't see. One thing my man's told me some years ago, and I remember this shit. He was like, man, all that time in the gym and working out and shit, nigga, none of that shit don't matter till like fourth quarter, and everybody tired as hell. And you in there good, because you've been working. Like, you good. Like, that's when that shit make a difference. Like, when you know what I mean? And it stuck with me, because it's like, you got to really put that work in. And when you finally get your shot or that moment, it's going to highlight all the work you've done and the work you're going to do. Because it's like, you show this ethic, or you show this much consistency. You show this much. Like, you showed this much here with less, with nothing. So when you finally get something, it's like, you know what you're gonna do when you get that shit. Like, I remember I told Jeff this shit. I told Jeff Scott this shit. At his spring cleaning shit. I just walked up on there. I walked in there, looked around and shit. So I'm like, bro, this is literally some nothing into something shit. And I was like, man, I really can't wait till you get rich, bro. Like, when you get rich, I know you know what to do with that bag. Like, you know you gonna make that bag shake into some shit. Like, because look at what you're doing with damn near nothing. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, bro, you gonna get rich, or when you do get rich, when that day comes, you're a person I know that's gonna appropriate that bitch the correct way and to make it last and do it right. You know what I mean? Or to do it in a way that it look good. Like how we talked about, we might not be able to do it as big as we can. We're gonna do it as big as we want, we're gonna do it as big as we can. That's the type of thing I see with bro. And I'll be like, shit crazy.
Yeah, because you learn through all that experience. And like you were saying, when you get that opportunity, when you finally do get that breaking moment that you may have waited 25 years for, whatever it is.
It take a while.
It finally hits, and all of that information that you've soaked up along the way plays into the choices you make then. And so it is a thing to be thankful for that you got so much time. I mean, I was just saying on the last episode that I'm excited to go to Chicago because I've become a Jedi Master here, and now I'm just going to use all of that training to...
And like we said, bro, Chicago don't sleep, bro. You can do that shit all night.
Exactly.
You do this shit whenever motherfuckers pull up.
Exactly. And so, it becomes something so much bigger than it is already. And I already know, I can see the writing on the wall. Like, I know how it works to reach out to people and just make things happen. And it's as simple as doing it.
With your platform, reaching out to people is different. Like, when I reach out to people, like, say, for example, do I want to do it now? Do I want to put it in, man? Do I want to speak it into the existence now? I ain't gonna do it now. I'm gonna wait for the time. But like, say if it's somebody I've been seeing around the city doing their thing, I might personally want to reach out to them and be like, bro, I seen you doing your thing. I want to work with you. We should work. But 9 times out of 10, the response is gonna be how much you got.
Right.
But I'll be like, man, I don't necessarily see the point of paying for it like I do, but I don't. But I would rather try to build that relationship.
I think that's when they start to do it on the love too, and you lose.
I'd rather build the relationship than just pay you to do it, because you wouldn't appreciate the fact that I'm a real nigga. You just took my money and left.
Yeah.
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that too, 100%. Yeah. By establishing a genuine relationship rather than a business relationship, it's
which
a
is
whole
cool though,
different
because
thing.
you could have a working relationship. Because at the end of the day, we coworkers in this shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you could work with bro on some working shit. But like I said, some people might not be into doing all that extra shit with motherfuckers. Like, I don't really care to be cool with you, bro. How is being cool with you gonna benefit me?
Right.
What does that got to do with me? What do you have going on have to do with me? Besides the couple dollars you finna give me.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I understand that. It's okay. But like, you're gonna meet the people that want to work with you. You're gonna meet the people that want to help you get to where you want to go. You just gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep going. Because people see that and be like, I want to help that guy. I might not be resourceful, but I know somebody who can help him. And they'll probably link you with somebody that can help you.
Well, and everybody knows everybody in these weird ways. I mean, I've done enough people in Flint now to where you'll just find connections all over the place. Like somebody knows this guy and this guy and this guy. It happens all the time, no matter where
Flint
you are.
Only so big.
Yeah. And well, even in a city though, all over the place, people are connected in the strangest of ways, man. I'm telling you. We think of ourselves as these soul beings, and there's a million humans in the world, and there's no way we're all that close to one another. But really, the connections are closer than we would imagine.
That's why I'd be shocked when somebody come to me about my shit.
Yeah.
It'd be hitting different. So I'd be like, yeah, okay. Or they'd be like, oh, you Trim Jesus. And I'd be like, yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah, bro, I've been seeing your shit, bro. I'd be like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it's those connections we're not even aware of.
That's why I be trying to stay on my shit or try to put out shit like enough. Because it might not seem like I'm doing shit, but some people counting on it or waiting on it or looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So I be like, shit, bet.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people get stuck up on like the immediate end result, like this instant gratification.
That's what
I'm gonna
saying.
drop my song and everybody's gonna respond immediately. It's
and
like
go buy some views for that shit.
Yeah, and that's not what it is at all. It's that genuine 6 months, a year later, people are still hitting you up like, yo, that song, I listen to that every morning, and that shit, this is my workout
just
song.
seen my video from a year ago, like a couple weeks ago. They just hit me and was like, man, I never watched this video before. I just sat down and watched it today. And I done dropped hella shit after that. But I'm like, that's the one. And they like, I never watched it. I was like, well, I appreciate you for going back to watch it. You know what I mean? I didn't be like, man, that shit came out a year ago. How you just not watching that? You ain't my real friend. La, la, la. I ain't do none of that shit. I was just like, damn, I appreciate you. Thank you. Because you hip now. Now I was like, let me go see what bro been up to. And you go back and see how long I've been doing this shit or how much I've been doing this shit, you be like, oh.
Well, it's like what you just said about when you blow too, and just the idea that I like to think of it as like a mountain of art that you're building, and people can get into it at any moment, but it's all you. So people will find different pieces of you along, like they can go through all that art, and it's all it contributes to that bigger picture of art you're creating. So never ever think of it as one thing. Think of it as all of your music. Like it's all one thing.
Facts.
Every song you drop is just another song contributing to that thing that is your art. And when you look at it that way, you're never getting caught on one thing because you're always thinking about the mountain.
My thing is, bro, I will drop I would drop just cause. But the thing is, I don't like doing that no more. Like, it don't react how I want it to react. So now it's more or less like, do I want to put out more music for no reactions or shit? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like, that's not what I do it for. I have to remember what I do it for. And it's like, I put it out because I want it to be out. I put it out because I want to listen to this, like, in my car. I want to listen to this, like, me, personally. So it's like, when I look at it like that, I'll drop some shit just because I feel like it. Not because y'all want it. And I'm looking at it like, where's the balance in that? Like, if I wait for somebody to ask me for my shit, like, would I ever drop again?
Yeah.
Type of shit. So that's why I was like, you gotta drop when you want to, or when you have a moment in time. Like, you know what I mean? Like right now, I want to drop, but I'm not gonna drop because I just dropped.
I've been trying to drop a song once a month to once every 2 months. Because I just feel like it's consistency too. Like if people don't see you, then where are you at?
It's like working. It's going to work. That's going to work. Dropping a song is going to work.
Yeah.
Recording music is going to work. Going to the gym, actually. Working in the gym. Going to the gym is recording. But dropping the song is going to work.
Okay. I can agree with that 100%. Yeah. And if you're not dropping the song, you're never going
How
to
we
work.
going to support you?
Yeah. Because there's people who will tell you, like, bro, I just made 5 albums, and it's like, you haven't dropped the song
dropped
ever.
shit.
Like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're saying. But they, in their mind, they did all that work, but they didn't because they didn't actually drop it. They didn't
just
do the
went
work. They
to
did the
gym.
exercise. They went to the gym. They flexed their muscles, but they never
Buff as
actually
hell
went to
for
work.
nothing.
Yeah.
Strong for no reason.
Yeah. A whole lot of that.
Fuck yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I haven't recorded in a minute. I haven't recorded in a while. I haven't been in the space to record, like, mentally.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't. I'm trying to do it. I just don't feel it. I had to stop, though, because I've been punching shit out like crazy. I've been punching shit out, bro. So it's like, now I want to focus more on living a little so I could come back and create something more, you know?
Yeah, something more natural.
Yeah.
Because I think that one thing I've realized in my own experience is when it's like what I was saying before about how my best moments in life are when I feel like I was most myself. Like it's easiest to write your best music and have your best conversations when you're just feeling like you're in the place you're supposed to be in. And I feel like sometimes I almost feel like I'm out of sync. Like I just get out of sync, and it's just I can feel that my alignment isn't right, and so it's just it makes everything harder. And then if I can just find a way to get myself back in that where I feel like I'm in that moment and everything is correct, then things just happen so much smoother. So I totally get why you would separate yourself from it and wait till you come back to that neutral spot.
You got business and you got music and you got music business. Mm-hmm. All of that shit make my head hurt.
Excuse me. Yeah, and everybody's their own manager now. That's the other problem.
Bro, I'm my own a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's a lot to handle for
it's not, bro.
anyone.
No, it's not.
And especially when you're a musician or a creator and you just deep in your heart, the reason you're creating is because you like creating. Now you don't want to look at it through the lens of how am I going to market this? Who's my audience? Well, how's this going to work? Like you have to do that, but you don't want to because it's not the intuitive way that an artist would think.
Facts.
So I just think it's like adapting to the market, but
that's how,
sure sucks that we have to do it because it takes away from the art.
When I learned that, that's when I realized all this music was ass. That's why the music ass.
Because you were focusing too much on the business. Yeah.
Somebody else shit. Like all the shit we're listening to be ass because they're not taking the time to focus on creating.
I agree. Just
creating. It's like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do this. Well, I'm just hearing, I'm just making noise over a beat.
A lot of people.
And drop that shit. Like, go drop it. Fuck it.
Yeah. if anything, it's like it's not a passion project for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's
and
no
it kills
passion.
me. Films are the same way. Films have gone in this weird direction where now a lot of stuff is just cookie cutter and made for streaming services, or it's just kind of like amazing that it's even in theaters. Like there's so much of this where film even 10 years ago was a whole different climate. Like it's just.
I've seen a couple good movies lately.
Me
so,
too, but I think the market's oversaturated in both music and film is what I'm saying. Like there's just too much
Is it, though?
nonsense going on. I feel like
Bro.
like it's not like it used to be where you'd see more original thought-provoking films and original thought-provoking music.
Because nobody wants to be theyself.
Yeah, exactly.
Being
Everybody's
they-
trying to they're cashing in on something somebody else already did.
Just like how the whole country taking over the Detroit wave or the Flint wave.
Yeah.
Like, how you from Florida, Texas, rapping on the Detroit beat?
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, it's not weird, but it's just like, I mean,
No one wants to create their own thing.
yeah, you don't want to stick to your own guns.
Yeah.
You don't want to stand on what you believe in. You want to go with what everybody else believes in, what society believes in.
Yeah, and you know what the difference is to me there are leaders and there are followers. And I want to be a leader.
Being a leader is tough work.
Yeah, it's not as cheesy, it's not as cheeky, I should say. It's not as beautiful and sunny as people might make it out to be. Being a leader is tough.
Being a leader, you got to be accountable. And a lot of people don't have accountability.
Right.
So they can't lead with that alone. They're not willing to take the blame for some shit they didn't even do.
Well, to be a leader, you have to have principle. You have to...
Ain't no rules in this shit, so I'm going to have principle.
No, you still can have principle without rules. It's having your own personal rules. There's a difference.
Yeah, you got to have a code.
Yeah.
Have a code.
And I think a great leader would have good principle. Like, that's how you can trust them.
It depends, though.
On what?
Shit, man, what type of leader we got? 'Cause we got a fucking savage-ass leader that might have principles and shit, but shit, by any means.
Yeah.
Might have another leader that might be peaceful, like, man, we ain't got to do all that.
But he got no principles at all.
But they got to know we standing on business, but we're not finna take it to the extreme. We might have a leader that take it to the extreme.
Okay, but yeah, but I just mean that it's better to have the guy with principles either way, because the guy with
Facts.
principles, at least you know where he stands.
A guy with principles will at least make you feel better about doing shit.
Exactly. Like, hey, I'm gonna invite Eric to the party because I know that motherfucker is gonna tell me whether or not he's coming. He's not a dude who's gonna text me saying maybe and then or say yes and then not show up. Like he's got.
He gonna
principle.
stand on business. Yeah,
He's gonna stand on whatever he says.
gonna stand on that
He's a
shit.
principled dude. People like that. Like, so yeah, principle. Principle is the one thing. It's the one thing you need in this universe. Principle and character. Principle and character are the two things.
I would
There's a few
say
things. I can't
character.
boil it down to that. There's a few.
Character and principle.
They're important though.
Principle and character, you do need that shit, bro.
You need 'em.
Principle is like a code. You need a sense of code. You need a sense of right from wrong, I would say, in a sense. And character, man, you gotta be yourself.
You have to have a sense of identity.
You gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
Your identity is who you are. You gotta be who you are.
Wow. So maybe we can boil it down to that. I kind
That's
of
what
like
it is.
that.
Yeah, you can do that.
You need principle and character, folks.
And
That's
money.
it. And money. But those come through that. I think so.
If you capitalize and monetize it the right way.
The correct
Because
principle.
you could market yourself terribly.
You can.
Just like Smokey on Friday. Chris Tucker said he don't do that shit no more. Feel like it was bad for business.
Friday.
Or say
getting
like
down on
fucking,
Friday.
Man, like when you get like the Mexican dude that played Hector in every movie. Exactly, bro. Like he got Hector one time and been Hector ever since. You play Hector so good, bro.
Yeah.
You might as well just be Hector again.
Yeah. Typecasting.
Typecasting. That's why you got to be yourself and stand on business and stand on what you believe in.
Because people are trying to typecast you.
They're gonna typecast you.
They're waiting
if you
to
let
box
them.
you in.
TNA, they typecasted me.
Mm-hmm.
You think I chose this? They chose me. They put them titties on my head. The
I didn't ask for the titties. The titties
I didn't ask
found
for the
me.
titties. The titties found me.
It's not my fault.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta be wise with that shit, man. Even with the TNA and shit, bro. You can't be doing that shit, bro. Cause like they tried to say something about the baby just now. Talking about how he had that, get a girls put their hands on their knees, get a girls put their hands on their knees type shit, right?
Yeah.
But he had kids in the video. So they was kind of like, how y'all gonna have kids in the video talking about shake something or shake your ass shit. But nigga, they dancing. It's kid gonna watch kid, you know what I mean? It's gonna go viral and shit. So I get what bro was on, but I can see the backlash too.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying is typecasting.
Yeah. I mean, I think all we can do, again, is we have that control of ourselves. We shouldn't typecast other people. We should set that example, like not put people in a box. Because we are beautiful individuals, man. We're all different.
Bro,
We
if she
typecast
wanna
people every
shake that
day.
TNA, I'ma let her. I'm not typecasting her. She's doing that willingly. We still need TNA for TNA ENT, man. Tap in.
Yeah,
Maxed
TNA
out
for
ENT,
TNA's
actually, man. We gonna get y'all confused, man. It's maxed up ENT, man. You know the vibes, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta throw that max up in there, man.
Just a little disclaimer. Just a little disclaimer.
Disclaimer. If you still looking for the TNA, hit my DMs.
Yeah. What do you call that? A TNA scout? Yeah.
Instead of an A&R scout, you a TNA scout. Yeah.
You can put that on a resume. TNA scout.
Put that on a fucking hat.
Yo! Another t-shirt. Look at us go. Look at us go. Man, I think this has been a beautiful podcast. I would go a little longer, but Rue's gotta eat something, man. I'm dying here. Yeah.
What we finna eat on?
I don't know what I'm gonna eat even. I'll figure it out. I drank so much coffee and didn't eat a thing yet. I ate eggs. I'm still hungry.
You finna be shitting crazy. Eggs and coffee, bro, you're done for.
I tell you, there's a reason this guy stays so skinny. All right,
you're good.
There's a strategy.
It's going down.
But all right, so yeah, where can the people find you, and what do they have to look forward to? All that good stuff.
At Trim Jesus, you can put it right here if you want to. At Trim JEEZUS. I got some visuals dropping. I got some more music dropping. I got merch dropping, man. Just follow me, at me, man. Y'all stay tuned on what we got going on. We got some shit dropping, man. Big shit coming. For sure, for sure.
For sure, for sure.
For sure, for sure.
And usually at the end here, I always try to get a little message out of the guest, but I feel like we got a couple that we left them with. So
I got a message, man. I got a message.
You got a message for him?
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Disregard women and acquire currency.
You heard him here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Number one, step one, disregard women. Step two, acquire currency. And
fuck bitches, get money.
And I just want to say, this advice also applies to women, aka
yeah,
bitches.
Fuck niggas, get money.
Yeah, it goes on every direction.
Yeah, niggas is hoes too.
And folks, the thing I always say is go do something cooler than us. All right, now that you heard this whole conversation, thank you for sticking around. You're great. Thank you for being here. Tag Adam Sandler. Yeah. Please do every single thing we asked you. I think there's about 5.
Tag Wiz Khalifa, man.
Tag Wiz Khalifa. Tag Adam Sandler. Make sure to put a mushroom emoji in the comments.
Put a mushroom in there.
I think that's it.
Go follow Trim Jesus.
Oh, and then your favorite Adam Sandler quote and your favorite Wiz Khalifa song.
Yup.
All of that. Make sure you do all those things.
Man, we got hella shit y'all can do. We got lots of calls to actions, man.
Yeah. You're not leaving here empty-handed, okay?
Yeah, you're not, man. Go listen to I Deserve It, man. Go stream that. Go run that up for me, man. 15 tracks of slap, man.
Let's go. And with all that being said, folks, Rue's Radio. Clocking out.
Ain't nobody gonna take it away. I swear no one can tell me nothing. God's got no explanation.